What is going on, everybody? We are live for the men's national title game for the Baylor Bears and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. How is everybody doing? Let's see who we got all in the building. What's going on, Isaiah Fields, Dominic Pope, Keith Davis? What's going on, Linda Brennan? What's going on, Vash Starwin? What's going on, Cody? What's going on, JT? What's going on, Cherry Cornish? What's going on, Mason? Yee T? G-Min 409, Travis Doyley? What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Autocorrect. This is going pretty well. How's it going, Nolan? What's going on, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike? Man, I can't wait. This is going to be a fun game. And if it was anything like Gonzaga and UCLA, this is going to be everything and everything. What's going on, Germany Young? Surprised you still have your voice? Oh, it's gone. I can't even woo like Ric Flair anymore. What's going on, Cole? Yes, we hit a new number. We hit it on Easter Sunday. Definitely appreciate each and every single one of you. We are officially at 13K. Now we are on the grind for 14 subs. What's going on, Kenneth? What's going on, Hefe? I am drinking some high quality H2O. What's going on, Trista? As her What's going on, Caden? Yeah, my voice is gone. Like, I'm going to try to woo like Ric Flair for you guys. Woo! See, I can't even do it. Oh, man. It is, yeah. My voice is gone. Hey, MicroMike, I might have to, what do you call it? I might have to borrow that sound pad. What's going on, Brandon's? AKA Big B. What's going on, brother? Oh, man. Fireball and American Honey just got here. Oh, my God. Yeah, BF, I can get you your mod back. Did you start a new channel because of what we were talking about? Heavy says, go dogs. Absolutely. Travis Doyley says, let's go. Trista says, OMG by Micro. Oh, okay. That's what's up, BF. Trista says, Trox, adopt him, get him out of here. Hey, Trista. Hold on.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, man. What's going on, Just Me? Says, hey, Trox, go Gonzaga. Man, I am excited about this game. I'll tell you what, as a Detroit Pistons fan, I'm definitely looking at Jared Butler, and I'm also looking at Jalen Suggs. They have wowed me every single game I have watched. All right, here's number 0, Flo Thamba, junior forward. Here's number 11, Mark Vital, senior forward. Number 12, Jared Butler, junior guard. Here's number 31, Maceo Teague, senior guard. And here's number 45, Davion Mitchell, junior guard. That is your starting 5 for the Baylor Bears. And here is the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Get loud. What's going on, Hunter Romo? Score prediction. I am going to say 87-85. And I am going to say Zags win. They're going to make some history tonight. What's going on, MSU Detroit fan? All right, here is your starting 5 for the Zags. Here's number 2, Drew Timme, sophomore forward. Here's number 24, Corey Casper, senior forward. And here's a man himself, ice cold, number 1, Jalen Suggs, freshman guard. And here's number 3, Andrew Nembhard, junior guard. And here's number 11, Joel Ayayi, junior guard. What's going on, Jack McNeil? What's going on, Paul Fox? Scott Drew is your Baylor Bear head coach in his 18th season. Mark Few, 22nd season, is your Gonzaga Bulldogs head coach. Let's get it going. Woo! What's going on, Beantown Breakdown? How's it going? What's going on, Craig Ferguson? All right, Trista, have a wonderful night. Yeah, that's because we're on copywritten music. That's why I can't bring nothing in. Once all that copywritten crap gets done with, I can bring in the game so we can get it poppin'. Can you guys tell I'm in a good mood today? I got my package in. Got my package in. Little quick peek. So expect here very shortly to me dropping a promo video. I was in California back when they had Manny Ramirez feeling you truck sports. I don't want to see your package, bro. Trucks got laid. That's why he's in a good mood. It wasn't no package. Hey, shout out to Travis Doyley on that $5 super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Hold on. Why isn't that working? All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
History tonight in Indianapolis.
Jim Nance at Grant Hill right now. The Zags go.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Baylor has the ball first.
Butler, a little switch off defensively right away. This is going to be some matchup right here. Mitchell with Suggs on him, and again, Zach showing switch. It's Vital, and he's too strong with it, but fights for the rebound.
And Vital,
this is the second
that's his
attempt.
second rebound on the offensive glass. Baylor still with the basketball.
Mitchell.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell for two.
Gonzaga's going to be tested. Baylor, one of the best isolation
Here's Suggs.
basketball
Suggs going to
teams in all
drive.
of college basketball.
Got it to Kesper. Kesper got it to Ayayi. Ayayi with the basketball. Guarded by Teague.
He is the key guy.
Got it to Nemhart. Nemhart gives it to Suggs. Suggs for three. Off the back heel. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to bring it up.
He starts dancing. Watch out.
Gonzaga
Mitchell
likes
got
to
it to
switch,
Teague.
see if Baylor can exploit
Teague.
the matchup in that isolation basketball.
Still with the basketball.
On Teague.
Right on Mitchell, too.
Got a screen by Thamba.
Stop that jumper.
Here's Teague. Looking for the
Teague,
paint.
step back jumper,
Fade
no
away.
good.
Not there.
Offensive
Another
rebound, that's
offensive
Vital.
rebound by Vital.
Does every nice
Oh,
cut.
nice cut.
Yes.
And that's a
And the assist to
deuce
Vital.
for
Butler with the basket.
Jared
All the little
Butler.
things, number 11, a little charge. I
And
think.
that is
It
an
is a charge
offensive
on
foul,
Suggs as Mitchell
Mitchell.
stood his ground.
causing Suggs to turn the
How
ball
about Vital's
over
presence here
following
early?
that
Offensive
charge.
rebound. Great back cut to the rim, Jared Butler.
What's going on,
and
Jacob?
He loves to finish amongst
going
the
on,
trees inside. But right
Chase
now,
Bishop?
Baylor coming out with intensity on both ends of the floor. The defensive player of the year sacrificing his body.
All right, here we
to
go.
get that charge.
I'm not
Mitchell's
so
going to
sure
bring
he
it
got
up.
there that time, though. But that's what he does, draws charges.
Here comes Mitchell.
Thamba will do a lot of screening.
Got a screen by
Mitchell
Vital.
again from the
Here comes a
outside.
three and
He's
rattles
hit his first two
through.
shots.
That is 7-0. Baylor Bears are up 7-0 with 18 minutes left.
Gonzaga's got to get to their
Here in the
spacing
first
and
half.
motion offense. So hard to defend.
Here comes Timmy.
Guy's gotta make
Kesper.
shots.
Good shot.
Short with the first
Short.
attempt.
Last
And
touch
Good to
by
stay this in.
Baylor. It's going to stay with Gonzaga.
He's got to make him just a nice little read here. A little slow cover by Timmy. A little hesitant, Grant.
Too much space.
What's
you
going
have
on,
to be up on that screen
Eric?
with Mitchell.
Suggs
Eric
looking for
Fleming's
help
in
to
the
get it
building.
Goes long with
Here
it.
comes Kesper. Kesper got it to Neimhart. Neimhart going to get a screen by Timmy. Neimhart, oh, turns the ball
There's no
over.
one there.
And guys, look, back in 91 when we beat UNLV in the semifinals of the Final
All right,
Four.
come on,
Coach
get it
K
together,
struggled
Gonzaga.
To get us refocused and locked in.
They got the
against Kansas in
possession
the
arrow,
finals, but we
2
eventually
turnovers
did. But it'd be
to
interesting to
0
see the
turnovers
Zags,
for
who look a little
Baylor.
flat right now, can get themselves
Here's
going here in the
Vital.
first half.
Vital got it to Butler.
Right? Got your attention.
It was out
Butler,
of practice.
Vital,
always
back
gets
to
his attention.
Butler.
Just
Butler's
guess.
going to drive.
That's
Butler's
what he
going to
got to do.
finger
Butler
roll
with the
and
drive for
in.
Jabbar.
And it is 9-0.
Major shot blocker on
Here's
the back line.
Suggs.
Gonzaga
Suggs
with
got
its
it to
biggest
Ayayi.
deficit of the
Ayayi
tournament.
got it to
And that
Neimhart.
trailed at one time Oklahoma
Neimhart
by
got
8.
it to
9 down,
Suggs. Suggs going to drive. Suggs got a block. And it's last touch by Gonzaga.
Nobody talks about this Baylor defense, Grant. And they just get down in the stance. They control their own guy. And just
Gonzaga got to take a timeout on their next
coverage here. Look at
possession.
the double
Cool
up.
it down.
Butler so attentive to take
That's
away
a
that
block by
baseline.
Teague.
Good coordination defensively by Teague as well.
Last touch by Ayayi's head.
Gonzaga's only
Here
attempt
comes
at 3
Mitchell.
shots, turned it over
Got it to
twice.
Butler.
Finds
Butler's going to
themselves
give
in
it to
a
Teague.
9-0 hole.
Teague is going to drive,
Teague
loses
got
the
fouled on
handle,
the
but
way
there's a
in.
reach-in foul.
Number 2. If they give it to him, yeah.
It's on Suggs.
And that's the
That
second
changes
foul by
everything.
Jalen
Cook will probably come in
Suggs.
now, who's a solid kid, confident, can make shots, excellent defense. That really puts you in a little bit of a hole, Grant.
All right, Cook
No
comes
question.
in for
Gonzaga
Suggs.
Obviously having to get some stops on the defensive end. Suggs helping, reaching in, got all
Yeah,
that arm
that's
right
all
there.
arm.
We'll have to sit down.
Good
but
foul.
They're gonna have to just lock in, settle down.
All right, here we go.
And try to not get too
Here
much
comes
separation against
Teague.
these Bears.
Look at this mismatch
He
here.
got it to
Take with the
Mitchell.
bounce.
Mitchell going to
Goes
drive.
past Timmy. Floats it.
Is going to get an alley-oop. Vital brings it down. Got it to Thamba. Thamba off the glass.
Look at
No
this
good. Got his
offensive
own
rebounding.
miss.
That's what they're
Here's
dangerous. The kick
Butler.
out.
Dominating the class 6-1 early.
Once again, the mismatch. He starts dancing.
Here's Mitchell.
He starts dancing.
Mitchell's going to drive. Pushed it up. No good. And it's rebounded by Kesper. Here's Nemhart. Nemhart got fouled. It's going to be a shooting foul.
Giving it up.
Yeah, I thought he had it.
Oh, yeah. Ayayi wide open.
Unbelievably delicious Coca-Cola flavors, enjoyed by national champions and also by
Shout out to the
everyone
64 in the
else.
building. You guys are
Right
amazing.
now, guys, 4 offensive rebounds by Baylor. Too much. Gonzaga has to get stopped so they can get out in
We
transition
have
where they thrive.
16-16 left in the
So,
half.
Almost 4 minutes in,
And Nemhart
the
could not
highest-scoring
connect
team
on
in
that
college
free
basketball,
throw.
Still seeking his first point of the night.
And got some offense. They
Settle your
they
butts
go to the
down.
bench, Baylor team.
Oh, it's amazing what
Go
they do.
retire, right?
They had 32 of Baylor's 78 in the win
Breathe.
against Houston.
Follow through the shot.
Now, the second one goes.
And he
Finally.
splits the
Bulldogs
pair.
on the board.
And finally,
Chachawa is such
Gonzaga
an
is on the
for this
board,
team.
9-1.
Ball screens and dives. He sprints the floor. Big
Here
time
comes
defensive
Mitchell.
factor as well.
He tried to talk to
Mitchell.
Scott Drew about his bench, and he says
Got it
it's
to-
really an 8-starter rotation because they get pretty much equal minutes
Flagler.
and they come up big.
Here comes
Here's
Mitchell.
He can free himself.
And
It's
Mitchell
another shot.
He locked in.
4-2.
He is ready to go.
Here's Cook. Cook got it to Nemhart.
10-point
Nemhart
lead
to
for the Bears.
Kesper.
Gonzaga's got to get Timmy
Kesper
involved.
to Cook.
Timmy's got to get touches. They're
Cook
trying to
got it to
prevent
Nemhart.
touches is the game plan.
Nemhart got
Great
12
front
on the
and
shot
side.
clock.
Look at the weak side help.
Here's Nemhart.
Back outside.
And it's a
Was
turnover.
it tipped? It was.
Oh no,
5
it's tip
on
ball. It's going to stay with
Shot clock. We've
Gonzaga.
got-
But we do have a timeout, an official TV timeout. Hey, absolutely, BF. Trucks, TCOB, come on. Absolutely. Got to take care of that basketball. Got to play sound defense. Got to have good ball movement. And get a good shot. Settle it down. Just because you're in the title game Doesn't mean you have to be all jittery. Slow it down a little bit. It's okay. Play a half-court game. You ain't got to race up and down the field and score 1,000 points. Just score enough to win the game. You know, that's what Gonzaga's problem is right now. They're trying to score too much too quickly, and they're getting away from their game plan. You know, that's a shout out to Baylor's defense. Baylor's defense has stepped up in this game more so than the other two games, their past two games. And, you know, and it's showing. You know, they're not getting open looks. They're not getting good quality shots for Gonzaga. One thing we're not confused about is that the Dodgers are the best team in baseball again. Head and shoulders, LOL. Do you think TV timeout is fair if a team is on a roll, any sport? I'm not a fan of these TV timeouts. I think if you get timeouts, it should be a coach's timeout. What's going on, the Gridiron Blitz? Voices toe up. Hey, that's an understatement. That's why I've hardly been really on Voxers, because I'm trying to save this voice for today. I can't even woo like Flair. It is 11-1, 15 and a half to play here in the half. All right, Gonzaga has the possession arrow. 2 fouls by Gonzaga, 1 foul by Butler. All right, yeah, you got it inbounded to Kesper. Kesper's going to shoot a 3, and he rattles it through. Kesper needed that. It's 11-4. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell to Flagler. Here's Butler. Got it to Jonathan. Here's Cook. Got it to Yai, not to Kesper. Timmy. Timmy with the basketball. Got it back to Cook. Got it over to Nemhart. Nemhart now to Kesper. Kesper gives it to Ayayi. Uses a screen by Timmy. Ayayi gives it to Cook. Cook. Got it to Ayayi. Ayayi turnaround hook shot. No good. Rebounded by Butler. Here's, Baylor. And that was a 3 by Butler.
Crease the gap. The kick. It's nothing but nylon. Boy, are they shooting the ball.
All right, Gonzaga takes the timeout. Sorry about that. I had no sound. My apologies, everybody. Yeah, I definitely remember the Gridiron Blitz is dashing, so he'll be in and out of the chat. Yeah, my apologies. Oh man, my bad, Eric Fleming. Yeah, that was a little slacker-ish. My apologies. But it is 16-4. That is a 12-point lead. What's going on, sports person? Says, boo, Baylor is winning at a stoplight. But who you guys going for in the chat? Put hashtag Baylor. If you're going for the Baylor Bears, put hashtag Zags. If you're going for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. What's going on? Vegas Eats Speaks. So many people calling a game after 5 minutes. Oh, man. That ain't smart. What's going on, WinVal Fan Club? Forever Fearsome, what's going on? What's going on, Kenneth Womack? What's going on, Clara Johnston? Yeah, Solar, no spamming, please. I'm going for the Baylor, especially on how they didn't cover their last game. How the Zags didn't cover. Well, a lot of people, they underestimated UCLA. You know, when I seen 14.5, I was like, nah, that ain't going to happen.
Time ago, so pivotal.
All right, here we go. We are back.
Right. So
and this time I didn't forget the game sound.
The growth of the NCAA tournament. He passed away this year. He's
all right, here comes Cook.
This week in
Cook got a screen by Timmy. Timmy gets the ball and off the glass and in.
From Cook.
Cook's had a nice
Cuts that deficit down to 10.
Suggs out. I would keep him out for a while. Short. Early
here comes Mitchell.
Very misleading.
Gives it to Butler.
To get their legs a little nice dive here.
Butler to Flagler. Flagler gets fouled. That I believe is on Kispert.
As Kispert knocked him down. Look at this pass. Cook getting all these minutes without Suggs.
Absolutely. Of course, big time player at Southern Illinois.
What's going on, Preston Lance?
I'm just amazed how they understand how to get to the open spot. Make yourself available.
Yeah, never count your chickens before the egg hatches.
Thursday, United States of Al.
Flagler got the first free throw to drop. Yeah, I never count my chickens before the egg hatches.
Thursday.
And Flagler makes them both. It is 18-6.
Do you sit Suggs?
I keep him.
Here's Kispert.
I mean, there's a comfort zone. They've got
Kispert gives it to Timmy.
So what Cook was able to do there.
Timmy loses the ball. Got it stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell. Here's Jonathan. Got to Flagler. And Flagler for three.
A lot of guys would have called that clean block.
21-6. 13.5 to play here in the first half. Three turnovers by Gonzaga, 0 by Baylor.
It's their biggest deficit of the whole
Yeah,
season.
he got it to Nemhart. Nemhart.
Problem is Timmy's not the big factor he has to be.
Step back jumper, got it, silky smooth.
He's poised and controlled. Love his game right there. Gonzaga just has to stay within striking distance here.
About a 12-point game.
Get too big.
Here comes Meyer.
There's the same one.
Meyer with the basketball, gives it down to Jonathan Chichua. Wide open for a dunk.
Cover him. You got the three.
You cover it. The shooters are wide open. They've been
23 to 8.
Those threes. If you leave them open,
Nemhart with the basketball.
Shot at the rim.
Gonzaga's defense has no answers.
Got it to Cook. Cook.
This defense. Goodness.
There's another
Got it turned over. Flagler with the steal, brings it up.
Meyer.
Got it to Meyer. Nice pump fake. Got it to Jonathan. Chichua, no good. Kispert with the rebound. Nemhart with the drives up the court. Gives it to Cook. Cook about to set something up. Gives it to Ayayi.
His nickname is off night.
Here comes Timmy.
Timmy.
Timmy loses the handle. Chichua with the steal.
Great recognition.
Here comes Jared Butler.
2 of the last 3 trips down the floor. They've just stolen
What's
it
going
away
on,
from
Savannah? All right, here comes Mitchell with the basketball.
Now Mitchell.
And Mitchell's going to drive. Mitchell got a block by Timmy. Here comes Cook.
Mitchell still waiting.
Cook to Nemhart. Nemhart got it blocked but fouled.
Wow.
And they called
So
the foul.
Nemhart is going to go to the free throw line Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Rhoda? Think about it. It going to be a game? Absolutely it is. It's still way too early. Marcus says that was all ball. Enjoying that first place Jays won't last. Do want to send a shout out to all the 240 in the building. Julie Hudson, what's going on? Gonzaga in a deep hole early. They will come back? Absolutely. What's going on, Cree? Says, woo, Yankees. What's going on, Forever Fearsome? Says, let's hear your honest opinion on who you think is going to win. If it continues like this, it will be Baylor. I am going for Gonzaga. I think I want to see some history, 32-0. But I mean, it is anybody's game. It's still way too early. We got 11 minutes and 42 seconds in the first half. So we still got a whole nother half of basketball, or a whole nother 10 minutes in the first half. So it's still way too early. Gonzaga's right now playing with a lot of nerves. But, shout out to Baylor. Baylor's playing really stout defense. They're collapsing on the ball. They're getting after the rim. And they're protecting the rim. What's going on? Stringline 2 says, what's up, everyone? What's going on, Stringline 2? What's going on, Mark McKeever? MicroMike says, you don't know football. And again. Mark McKeever says, whoa, congratulations on 13K. I appreciate that. What's going on, Mike? Says Baylor is following orders. Absolutely. If Baylor can't get over 20 points more, then it's going to be hard for Zags to come back. It's be shot for shot at this point. Oh, absolutely. What's going on, Alexander Newman? What's going on, Chief Adam? I'm doing good. How you guys all been? Hopefully everybody had a great Easter. What's going on, Mr. Cherry Nico?
And Baylor,
all right, here we go. We are back. Nemhart is at the free throw line for 2 shots.
So, Grant, you brought it up about what did Saturday night take out of him.
And he gets the first free throw.
An overtime game against UCLA. You have all that emotion. Here's that block, by the way. They called the foul.
Just a great play.
He might have got him on the head a little bit. I don't know from that angle. But it looked clean.
And he got a bowl.
It was a great effort.
And it's 23-10. 11:42 here left to play in the first half.
They got to change their ball screen.
That is Butler with the basketball. Got it to Vital. Vital, now to Flagler. Flagler got it back to Butler. Butler's guarded by Cook Jr. Butler
changed the look.
Gives it to Flagler. Flagler's going to shoot. No good. Flagler got his own miss. Loose ball.
That's their 6th offensive rebound.
That's a jump ball. And possession arrow is Gonzaga basketball.
And Jim, to your question earlier, that big win they had the other day against UCLA, I'm mindful of when we beat Kentucky and Leitner hit that incredible shot. We were flat a week
it's all good, Dominic.
Finals against Indiana. So hard to
all right, here comes Suggs. Suggs is back in the ball game. He does have 2 fouls. Here's Nemhart. Nemhart gets it to Kesper. Kesper got a block. And that is Whoa, Thamba with the block. He said, no, not in my house.
Playing small right now with Timmy Abbott. Look at that.
What's going on? Josh Henry says undefeated for what? And that is no good by Watson. Point blank range. Here comes
Butler.
Butler for three and through, 26-10.
They also know defensively that
And it's a
they can blow by you
16-point
as well.
Baylor
Great
lead.
individual skill level.
And there's a foul.
I guess breaking into the cylinder.
Looks like
there.
it's on
They got Flagler.
Flagler.
Timmy's going to come in.
You said it best, Bill. I mean, these guys are not only catch and shoot players, they can create plays off the bounce. These three guards, so explosive and so dynamic.
They look so much
think
better.
so.
Suggs is in the game. Looks so much quicker than
Here's
Gonzaga here at the start.
Well, they're
Got it
just
to Suggs.
influenced.
Suggs.
No
Got a
touches
screen by
for
Timmy.
That's part of the problem.
Suggs, loose ball.
Loses the ball on
Got the
floor,
ball
tries
back.
to get it down to Timmy, who's on
Yes,
the floor with
Timmy
it, but
gonna
Teague's
fight
there too.
for
Well,
it.
they are not.
This
And
arrow
it
will
looks
go
like
to
it might be
Well, they are
Baylor
not
ball.
back in attack. They are just aggressive. Talked about the rebounds, loose balls, deflections. They are wired into this game. The Zags got to match it at some point. Look at the hands, the trap, take away the vision, the all-out hustle. I think you got a deuce for Timmy. Forget about it. Green shirts active.
All right, here comes Mitchell. Got it to Flagler. Flagler to Teague.
Now Suggs with the two fouls, going to back off
Teague.
and go down low. And look
Got
out
it to
for
Mitchell.
Thamba.
Back to
Teague's
Teague.
gonna take him. This is the mismatch he
Teague
wants.
by the three-point line. Gonna
Teague
take a
takes the
three
shot.
and got it. That's
They
a
just
19-point
own the white
lead.
shirts.
29-10. 10 minutes
10.
left.
Incredible. 5 for
Here
5
comes
from
Suggs.
3 are the Baylor
Got it to
Bears.
Kesper. Got it to Timmy. Timmy now gives it off the
Shot
glass
got it to
and
go.
in by Drew Timmy.
Nice fake dribble handoff right there by Timmy. But with this lead right now, you can't try to
17-point
get it all
game.
back on one
Mitchell's
possession.
gonna bring it up the
Chip
court.
away. Try to get some momentum if you're the Zags.
Here's
going
Vital.
into halftime
Got it to
soon.
You
Flagler.
need a heck of a hammer to chip away at this.
Flagler gives it to
The
Mitchell.
offense is so smooth and effective.
Mitchell gonna give it
Good
to
shots
Flo
against second
Thamba.
opportunities.
I mean, Baylor
Thamba
5 for 5
gives
right
it
now
to
from the
Teague.
three-point line.
Teague.
Teague
They get
still
the
with the
switch off
basketball. 5
defensively,
seconds
4 to
on the
shoot.
shot clock.
2 to shoot.
Great float team.
He's
too.
gonna float
Look
it.
at
No
this.
good.
Vital doing such a good
Last
job.
touch
Gets
by
another possession.
Drew Timmy.
Off the
Gonna
hands
stay
of
with
Timmy.
Baylor.
Celebrate the
20 on the
2021
shot clock.
National Championship
9-12
with the
here to
officially
play
licensed locker room
in the
tees,
first half.
hats, and more for all your team apparel and accessories. Head to ncaa.com/shop.
What's going on,
Butler comes
Angelo?
back in for Flagler.
And Raph, it's so difficult to defend these Bears. Multiple guys can go get their shot. When everything breaks down, they have
All right,
the
here
ability
comes Butler.
to go score, and they've been doing it here early.
And you gotta
Oh,
stay
here
honest.
comes the near steal.
That's Watson.
foul.
Going to be whistled for it.
Goodness.
Looks like it's going to be a
There's
foul
little
on
nickel down
Watson.
McCrory's basement. But the ability to beat your guy individually, you have to stay home, contain your own guy because they are devastating on a kick.
A nickel dimer, he fouled him.
All right, Teague inbounds it to Mitchell. Mitchell now with the basketball, gives it to Butler.
Going the other way.
I think the movie,
And it looks like it's going to be an
Thumba's done that a
offensive
couple of times
foul.
during the NCAA tournament.
That could have been 3 on Suggs right there, but you're right. The moving screen,
First on Thamba.
very close.
Thamba
But as
picks
a
up the
screener, you
foul.
just stand still. It's up to the
Suggs
cutter
is
to
going to
set
bring
his
it up
man
the court. 9 minutes left. Here's Suggs to Timmy. Timmy off the glass, no good.
Going to beat Baylor basketball with Butler.
And Baylor with the
Longest
rebound.
presence fell again at the rim.
Mitchell
Butler.
gives it to Butler. Butler off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Suggs. Suggs is going to race. Gives it to Timmy for a jam.
Mitchell's so alert, stepping in that running lane.
And here comes Mitchell, going to bring it up the court.
First assist for Suggs. He's got 2 turnovers and missed his 2 shots with 2
Got it
fouls.
to Vital.
boot.
Vital gives it to Teague. Vital hits the deck. Teague still with the basketball, drives, shoots off the glass and in.
Got a great little
And here
baby
comes
hook at the rim.
Nemhart. Nemhart
Gorgeous delivery.
gives it to Kesper. And that's an offensive foul on Drew Timmy. Flo Thamba
Well, they are alert
taking the
both ends of
charge.
floor.
Raph, how about the defensive presence from Thamba? I mean, he's blocking
What's going on,
shots,
Ernesto?
getting deflections on ball screens, drawing offensive fouls. His defensive intensity early, giving life and a lot of momentum to these Bears.
All right, here we go. Here comes Mitchell's going to bring it up the court.
I mean, a little more ball screening.
Mitchell gives it to Butler. Butler now with the basketball. Gives it to T. T gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Meyer. Meyer got it to Butler. Butler no good. And that might be a foul on Meyer.
Well, maybe not.
I think you're right.
It is.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. It's an official TV timeout. That foul was on Jonathan Chichua. What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, Dev? By 31-0 season, says Preston Lands. It is 31-14 with 7:50 left in the first half. What's going on, Michael Johnson? What's going on, Steve M? Wow, I can't believe Gonzaga is down by that much, says Travis Doyley. It is on CBS. I put 20 on Baylor. It's looking good, says Steve M. What's going on, DeWitt Patton? Hopefully I said your name correctly. What's going on? What's going on, John Hammond? Says 13K. Absolutely, we hit 13,000 subscribers on Easter Sunday. Do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And gals, you guys are truly amazing. What's going on, Greg Whitworth? Says Baylor plus 4.5. Is the nuts trucks? John Hammond says trucks on Fox. One day, brother. One day I'm going to be like, yep, you're right. Mike says if they wanted to, they could keep Gonzaga under 42. Kenneth says, I hope the Bears win. Congrats, Trucks, on 13K. Hey, I appreciate that, Michael Johnson. I can't lie, we became one of my favorite YouTubers now because of how you say communicating with us. Hey, I appreciate that, Forever Fearsome. You know, that's one thing that I want to do is bring, everybody together and have some fun, communicate with them. You know, you get the game audio, you get the play-by-plays by myself. And you guys hear my horse's voice after a weekend of games. Still haven't recovered from the Gonzaga and UCLA game.
What happens here is T
Here
hits
we
the
go.
shot.
We are back.
The bench cam powered by AT&T 5G. And that bench, this bench knows how to contribute. +9 so far in this game. That's just a running thread to the whole season.
All right, here comes Suggs. He's going to bring it up the court.
Why not? Great contributions.
Conversely,
got it to Ayayi. Ayayi gives it to Timmy. Timmy gives it to Kispert.
Got the starting five on the floor against Suggs. Had to sit early with
got
the
it
two
to
fouls.
Suggs.
Being careful.
Give it to him. Give it to him. This is a nice matchup for Timmy. Get him to the box.
Suggs driving in.
Suggs turns it over. Here's Mark Vidal. Gives it to Teague. Teague off the glass. And let's see what they're going to call. I know it's a whistle. Going to be a foul on Gonzaga. Going to be on Nembhard. Let's see if it's going to be. Okay, they're just going to call a goaltend.
So physical, they attack you, creating those turnovers. The best team.
All right, here we go. Here's Suggs, Nembhard, and here's a foul. Looks like it might be on Mitchell.
Got to get him involved. They got the mismatch they wanted. They're going to get back to playing their style of basketball. He's a great guy, sealing and begging, but the timing's been off. And as you alluded to, they are just up and into the shirts.
What's going on, Rico
First on Mitchell. There's Kispert.
Kispert, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. Here comes Mitchell.
Back here.
Back to Meyer. Myers shoots step back three, no good. Nembhard gives it to Ayayi. Ayayi to Suggs. Suggs gonna drive, gets the foul. Count that, baby, and a foul.
They needed that one too. They need a pause that refreshes. They are struggling.
And he's a guy who's a difference maker. I mean, his talent, his athleticism, he can match that, although he has to be careful with the fouls. But Suggs being aggressive and being smart, so important for the Zags.
All right, Butler's going to go to the bench for a break.
He just picked up his second.
Butler picked up his second foul, got 10 points already in this ball game. Suggs is at the free throw line. They do have the possession arrow. And he makes the first free throw. Shout out to Keith Davis on that $4.99 super chat.
First time the ball's gone through the cylinder since hitting the game winner on Saturday night. Got them both.
And he makes them
That
both.
was still one of the most incredible games.
33 to
I think you guys would
16.
agree. You've seen a lot of them, Jim.
6:45 here left in the first half.
In some respects, pay it off. You got to win the next.
Here's Mitchell.
As Grant mentioned,
Mitchell with the basketball.
We're on a high little zone look. This is dangerous.
Inside.
And Vital no good. Got his own miss. Got the putback to go. 35 to 16. That's Suggs to Ayayi. Ayayi to Nembhard. Nembhard. Got a screen by Timmy. Timmy gets the ball. Timmy on the cut. Off the glass and in. 35-18, 6-11 here to play in the first half. Mitchell's going to bring it up the court. Timmy has 8 points, 4 for 5 shooting. Flagler gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to Vital. Vital got it to Flagler. Flagler, no good. But wait, there's a whistle.
Nembhard, the foul there.
Andrew Nembhard picks up the foul.
Get Timmy involved. Great screen, roll to the basket. Timmy's ranks 3rd in the country in scoring on layups. His movement and activity is so important, but they got to find him to give him an opportunity to score.
First foul on Nembhard.
Mitchell inbounding.
Mitchell looking for a second option.
Got it to Thamba.
To Thamba.
Thamba.
Looking for help.
Got it to Mitchell.
Back to straight up man.
Mitchell's going to drive.
He's so dangerous.
And he turned the ball over.
And he's mad because Flagler wasn't in
Great
the right
job
spot.
on that help
He wanted him in the
defense.
corner on that dribble drive kick.
Give the Zags credit, though. The help side did come over, forcing him to take that
All right,
bad shot.
Nembhard got the inbound pass. Gives it back to Suggs. Suggs now with basketball.
I'll give it up.
And he's going to drive and got the lay-in.
Kick to the corner.
And he's down to 15. Just under 5.5 to play. 35-20.
Turnover by Mitchell last time down the floor was his first turnover
Mitchell
in the tournament.
has the basketball.
69 minutes of playing time. He had 15
Got it to
assists.
Teague gives it to Vital. Vital to Flagler. Flagler back to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Flagler. Flagler got 10 on the shot clock. Gives it to Teague.
Trey shooters.
Teague got 5. Loses the ball. He's going to have to shoot. Gives it to Mitchell at the buzzer. No good. And that's going to be a jump ball. Gonzaga basketball. They got the possession arrow.
I thought he had a 3-point shooter in the corner. Well, listen, he wants to get into the game, get into the flow of things, get his team going.
And Raph, they need him to do just that. Stay aggressive attacking.
All right, here comes Nembhard.
For his team to
Nembhard's going to bring it up. Gives it to Jalen Suggs. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard's going to drive. Kicks it out to Casper. Casper gives it to Ayayi. Ayayi gets fouled by Thamba.
Who now has his second.
Thamba now has his second foul. Got 4:37 left in the first half.
And then you get the mismatch on the box for the big guy.
We'll take Thamba out, and Chachua with
Baylor
2
has
fouls also
8
returns,
fouls.
as does Meyer.
Baylor does have the possession arrow. Gonzaga has 6 fouls. Both teams are in the bonus.
Absolutely.
Here's
Play
Ayayi.
with energy, with freedom, particularly Meyer on the offensive end.
What's going on, Hatter's House?
All West Coast Conference. We'll get one more.
And he got the first free
Nonstop
throw.
Sports News expert picks and the biggest
Plus that
highlights
deficit down
on
to
CBS
14.
Sports HQ, the free 24/7 Sports News Network. Download the CBS Sports app to watch today.
And Ayayi makes them both.
Creep your way back in.
Cuts that deficit down to 13.
Be comfortable. A lot of
Here
game
comes
left.
Mitchell.
The zone has been effective, switching on and off from man.
Last 6 points to the
Tries
Bulldogs.
Chachua with the
stretch of the
screen.
I'd put a shooter on the foul line.
Mitchell gives it to Flagler. Flagler for three. And through.
You put Meyer in the game, you have
38 to 22.
The great decision making of Mitchell.
Kesper gonna drive, turn around. Got the jumper to go.
He has to be. All-American leader.
It's a 14-point game. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Mitchell just got across court.
Energy and aggressiveness. You can't stand
Mitchell
back against Baylor in the zone.
looking at the screen with Chachua. Gives it, got it stolen. Here comes Kesper to Yayi for a jam.
This team, they have a
Timeout taken.
They're not going to go away. Early leads, misleading. You get a little fat.
That is a Baylor timeout. Following that, a Yayi jam. And it's a 38 to 26 Baylor lead with 3:41 left here in the first half. Don't look now, but Gonzaga is fighting back into this one. What's going on, Michael Collins? What's going on, Pez Lolito, 22? It is on CBS.
In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy.
Hey, shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of Dad's streams, so I let him record some audio tracks. All right, Isaiah Fields, have a great night, brother. Stay safe.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
What's going on, Paraxi Gaming? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says Zags hit overdrive when they say Suggs give up that dunk attempt for a layup. The Gridiron Blitz says, you need her to host tonight because your voice is done like the sun done. What's going on, Akil? Gonzaga is going to win Hollywood style.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
I am going with a perfect season, Gonzaga, but I'm not sleeping on Baylor. Baylor's a darn good, man, they're a feisty group. But I got this game going to overtime again. I think it's going to be another buzzer beater. Now, who's going to get the buzzer beater? Could be Butler. Could be Teague. Could be Suggs again. But I got this game going down to the wire.
Turnovers a game.
All right, we are back.
Right now, Gonzaga,
3:40 left to play in the half.
More shot attempts.
Baylor has possession and the basketball. That's a kick ball.
Tough to get across court. You're going to get a
Both teams in the bonus.
And offensive rebounding as well.
Butler.
Gonzaga is down by 12.
Turnovers, 8 already. They've averaged 11 in the tournament.
Yeah, they take off the 1-3-1, go back to the 2-3
Right,
zone.
here comes
Once
Mitchell.
Again, that foul area, get a shooter in
Gives
there.
it to Butler.
Just flashed.
Butler to Teague. Teague to Butler. Butler to Teague. Teague shoots and gets the mid-range jumper to go. 40 to 26.
you like it best when they have a decision maker and a guy who can.
Here
make
comes
a play
Timmy.
there at that free throw line for the Bears.
Timmy with the basketball.
Suggs
Got it to
open
Suggs.
for
Suggs
three.
wide open for three. Off the back
Rebound out
heel.
to Butler.
Rebounded by Jared
Like to see him
Butler.
attacking early now.
Here's Teague. Teague for
Oh,
three.
he got
And
another one.
Teague,
But you
silky
don't get back. Don't
smooth.
get your hand up. Don't contest the shot.
And it's
This
43 to
team is
26.
hurrying early.
Emhart.
Look at this aggressive team.
Emhart gives it
Just
to
so
Timmy.
hard for Gonzaga to
Timmy.
operate like it normally does.
Got it to
Underneath.
Casper. Casper off the glass and in.
Great cut, great pass.
They're great analyzing. They get to the right
43 to
spot. You're
28.
Right. Timmy, a great field.
Here comes
You
Mitchell.
said it best, Rav. I mean, this is one of the best offenses of all time here, the way they move.
Here
and
comes
cut.
Flagler.
This, no
Flagler to
freedom
Butler.
out there, just confusion.
Jared Butler
because
gives
of
it
this
to
defense.
Mitchell. Mitchell gives
They-
it to
they
Teague.
found that
Teague
spot now.
shoots
Teague
it from
with
the
the shot.
elbow.
It's a rebound.
And
Tough to play zone.
in. Here's Casper. Casper
Shot
going to give
gives
it
up
to
Suggs.
Suggs.
2 minutes to go.
Suggs
in a one-sided
got it
first
to
half.
Casper. Casper to Timmy. Got 2 minutes exactly left in the half. Nemhart. Nemhart step back three. Off the front iron. No good. Ayayi with the offensive
Ayayi
rebound.
keeps it down at this end.
Got it to Nemhart. Nemhart's going to
driving
drive. Nemhart
got a
got
whistle.
fouled by Jonathan Chichua.
Coming up, AT&T at the half. Greg, Clark, Kenny, and Charles have an in-depth breakdown of the first half of tonight's championship game. Highlights and analysis. AT&T at the half. And everyone's thinking the same thing.
Absolutely,
Just
Brandon's big
emotionally,
stream.
physically fatigued off the Saturday night, and Baylor is so
Stop
good.
trading
I think
baskets.
they got punched
Time to play
early, as they
defense.
say.
Get yourself
the
back
air right
into
out,
this.
don't you?
They got stunned.
Nemhart's at the
No
free
question.
throw line.
Third foul, by the way, on Chachua,
Chichua got 3 fouls.
who is going to come out now with Vital taking his spot.
Vital
As you
comes
said
in for
earlier, Jim,
Chichua.
Gonzaga's been down
45,
double digits a few
29.
times in the first half this season. Although
Chichua has 4 points, 3 fouls.
We were talking to Mark Few yesterday about the miracle.
And I
on
wouldn't
ice.
bring Chichua back
USA
out
beats
until the
Russia, but that's
10-minute
a
mark
semifinal
in the
game.
second
I
half.
said, you know, Coach, you still
You're
got
gonna
to
need him down the stretch.
Like USA did. You got to beat
And he
Finland.
makes them both.
And
It's
he
a
said
15-point
Baylor
game,
is a lot better
45-30.
than Finland.
145 here left in the first half. Butler's going to bring it up. Got it to
Straight up
Teague.
man.
Teague.
Teague with the ball has the last 7 for the
Teague.
Bears. Looking for more.
Got a hop
shot. Look at
step. No
Vital.
good.
Gets it back to
Teague.
Teague. And
No good.
rebound
Rebounded by
to
Casper.
with a minute and 28.
Casper gives it to Ayayi. Ayayi's going to bring it up. Gives it to Casper. Down low to Timmy. Timmy gets fouled.
Timmy has the size advantage down low on Vital. Vital only 6'5", giving up some height.
Timmy does a great job running rim to rim and then locking his guy in that lane. Beggs big time, as we've noted all year long. His footwork is impeccable.
Drew Timmy has 8 points for 5 shooting and 2 rebounds.
2 shots.
Gets the first free
Timmy
throw.
with this memorable
Cuts that
tournament
deficit
run.
down to 14,
Led them with
120
25 in the
left
game
here in
against
first
UCLA.
half.
He's averaged 22
Gonzaga is in the
tournament.
bonus
He
plus.
might have the biggest draw charge in the history of the Final Four.
Absolutely.
You know?
Without a doubt. And had a huge overtime that was overshadowed, of course, by the heroics.
What's time
So,
spot score? It is 120.
2 for 2.
And he makes the second free throw.
So
45-32. Baylor's up by 13.
9-0 explosion at the start by Baylor. Now down to 13.
There's Flagler. Got it to Butler.
Where
Butler
they've had their problems. Timmy with a nice show.
gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Butler. Butler guarded by Timmy.
Wanting
Butler.
driving it.
Got it to Vital, and Vital
Draw attention.
gets
and
the
slip
bucket
pass.
following that assist by Butler.
In traffic. Lost it on the floor.
And
Kispert's there.
Casper
Tries to
gives
dump
it to Yayi.
Yayi has to come back out.
Yayi, Nemhart, now to Suggs.
Slashing.
Suggs.
And
And that's a bucket foul. Count that, baby, and a foul.
Got a little too deep.
I think Vital might have been in the restricted zone there.
I think you're right.
And Vital was in the restricted
Second on
area.
Vital. There are some foul concerns now for the Bears, fellas.
The 3 centers, really, when you think of it.
Well, you got Chachua has 3. Then you have Butler, Vital, and Thamba all with 2.
38.4 seconds left. Suggs is at the free throw line.
If you're Gonzaga now, you're thinking stop. One stop, get a possession.
Gonzaga missed its first free throw attempt.
Watson comes in.
And has made now its last 11.
Jalen Suggs has 6 points and 2 fouls. Make that 7 points.
Smart for the Zags.
It's the and one free throw. There's Cook.
They had 13 free throw attempts to Baylor's 2.
Suggs comes out.
They are very fortunate to only be down 12.
Here comes Butler. I'm sorry. Here comes
Get a
Mitchell.
stop and a score. Got to be feeling good about themselves going into half.
Got a 7-second differential.
12-point game.
Run out ball screen. You got to stay at home.
20 seconds.
Mitchell.
8 points.
Shot clock
8
at
second
7.
difference.
About to
Shot
take
clock
off.
and game clock.
Step back 3 here by Mitchell.
Mitchell.
There it is, Grant.
There's a 3. Airballs it.
Gives Gonzaga.
Put Suggs back in.
They're going to put time back on.
Yeah, very good. Put Suggs back in. Check the timer, I think.
Yep, they got to check the time. They're going to put about 7 seconds, 7.1, somewhere around there. Back on the clock. Oh, 8.4.
They added over a second and a half up to 8.4.
All right. That's a lot of time. Let's cut this deficit.
Push it quickly.
If they can cut it down to 9, get a 3 on this possession.
Still driving. There's the trailer.
Here's Watson.
What a great bit of execution.
All right, got it a 10-point game going into half.
Woo, getting to 10. Ooh, it's relief.
The Zags showing some heart, some grit and toughness, showing why they've been undefeated. Could have been knocked out. Beautiful pass and finish, and only down 10 after that first half.
Pretty good. And
wow.
It was a standing 8 count early.
Oh, you're right. They need the fight doctor in the corner, but the ability to cut.
Welcome back, Linda.
Beautiful, that trip. That's
What's
their
going
game.
on, Luis?
It was a 9-2 run.
What's going on, Turtle? What's going on, David?
Including the last 5.
Kelly, what's going on, Scotch?
So much of this game down
Scotch
between 15
Gaming?
and 19.
Mayan
And
King?
to get it to 10 at the intermission, we go to Tracy.
Well, Coach,
How's it
they
going,
were able
Edgar?
to make a run down the stretch there.
All right,
but
here's
how are you
Scott
able
Drew.
to disrupt this offense, holding them to just 37 points in the first half?
Well, we did a good job early, and then after that, they really we knew they'd make a run. Obviously, this game's a 40-minute game, but they got too many in transition on us. We got to do a much better job getting back. We did an offensive rebound as well in the last 10 minutes, and then we got to get to the free throw line. So we got to find a way to get there.
How much does your foul trouble
So Baylor
concern
has the most points since
concerns me. It concerns me
2009.
more them on the free throw line and us
UNC.
not, though. So we got to do a good job guarding
In a
without
single
fouling,
half.
and then we got to get some free throws.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Maceo Teague lead.
All right, that is halftime. What's going on? Sebastian Williams says, who you going for? I am going for Gonzaga's perfect season, but I'm not sleeping on Baylor. Baylor got some deadly players over there, and they are taking over this ball game. In that first half, it's 47-37. 45 is garbage. Take him out. You're talking about Mitchell? But I'm going to take a quick halftime break.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
I'm going to take a quick halftime break. Shout out to the little MVP. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. It does help the YouTube algorithm get more Baylor fans in and get more Gonzaga fans in. So you guys can have some fun in the chat and get to know each other a little bit. And with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law. And I will be in the chat, chatting it up with you during halftime. So with that being said, I'll see you guys soon. And I'll be back with the second half stats. What's going on, Jennifer Addison?
This is LP. This is LP.
All right. We are back. All right, so your halftime stats for the Baylor Bears. Mitchell has 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, shooting 3 for 8 from the field, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and a foul. Teague has 14 points, 6 for 10 shooting, 1 block shot. Jared Butler has 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 4 for 6, 2 fouls. Vital has 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 for 5 shooting, 2 steals, 2 fouls. Thamba has 0 points, 2 rebounds, a block shot, a turnover, and 2 fouls. Flagler off the bench has 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, a turnover, and a foul. Chichua has 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, has 1 steal and 3 fouls. Meyer off the bench has 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And for your Gonzaga Bulldogs, Nembhard has 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 for 2 on the field. Shot 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 1 turnover and 1 foul. Kesper has 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. From the field. Has 1 steal and 1 foul. Drew Timme has 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 for 5 shooting, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 block shot, 3 turnovers, and 1 foul. Ayayi has 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Suggs has 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 for 5 shooting, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 3 turnovers, and 2 fouls. Off the bench, Cook Jr. has 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0 points, 1 turnover. Watson has 2 points, 1 for 2 on the field, 1 steal, and 1 foul. Your team stats for the Baylor Bears, they're shooting 50% from the field, 55% for Gonzaga, 58% three-point shooting for Baylor, 17% for Gonzaga, 100% 2 for 2 for Baylor. Free throw shooting, 92%. Free throw shooting for Gonzaga, 4 turnovers for Baylor, 8 turnovers for Gonzaga, 12 assists for Baylor, 9 assists for Gonzaga, 14 rebounds, 8 offensive for Baylor, 8 rebounds, 1 offensive for Gonzaga, 2 blocks for Baylor, 1 block for Gonzaga, 5 steals for Baylor, 2 steals for Gonzaga, 11 fouls for Baylor, 6 fouls for Gonzaga, and both teams have 0 technical fouls. Let me plug in my phone real quick so we don't lose juice, so I can bring you the end of the game stat line. Oh, hold on, bring back up my channel. Fast forward it. We are up to date. We are good to go. All right. What's going on, CJ? What's going on, Steve M? Mr. Hornet says Blake Snell. Great day for tea with peach vodka, says Dominic Pope. What's going on, Jorge? Says cheers to you crazy chatters and the maniac leader, the Trox man. Hey, I appreciate that, Jorge. What's going on, CJ? Says, yo. Trox, you see Badu homer his first MLB pitch? I didn't. Dang, y'all got a good pitching staff? What's going on, King Donnie? Mr. Hornet says, bruh. Keith Davis says, Padres are loaded, just still don't think they are better than the Dodgers. I've been here since 5K, says Scotch Gaming. I do appreciate that, Scotch Gaming. Go Gonzaga. Way to cut the lead, says Julie. Jennifer says, if Gonzaga wins, I'm doing a 3-minute wall sit without lifting my knees at all. At least I will try. No guarantees. Go Line says, going with Baylor. Zag's coach deserves to win. Though Baylor going to the whole offense and move feet and hands up on defense. Absolutely. Jennifer says, oh, Keith, the darn Dodgers, I hope they are losing. Dodgers lost their first game, I think. Mr. Hornet says, overrated, question mark. Anyone have the Dodgers score update? What's going on, Finn's Fool? Says first half for the rest of your life. Or, I'm sorry, 1 half for the rest of your life. Absolutely. We've got 1 half left of this national title game between Baylor and Gonzaga. Can a team go and have a perfect season? Or will that perfect season become the New England Patriots of, what was that, 2011-ish? Arkansas played just as well against Baylor as the Zags. 4-0 Dogs. (2006). Shout out to Yuva Man. Appreciate that. That's right, because I remember now, I believe it was 2008 or 2009. After that, that was Tom Brady's first major injury. Edward says, congrats on 13K. Hey, I appreciate that, Edward. It's all because of you guys and gals that are in the building. You guys got me there, and I truly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. What's going on, Pro Skill? Hey, Trox, can I have a shout out for my YouTube? My Pirates already getting comfy in last. Gotta love it. Shaking my head, Trox. Uh-oh. What's going on, Arku? Hope this game becomes a classic, just like the last game by Gonzaga against UCLA. That was an instant classic. BF says this stream is great. Like and subscribe. Appreciate that. No worries. My Cubs will clap the Dodgers. LOL 8. Steve M says, I can't stand New York Yankees, Cleveland, or the Giants. Cubs are my number 2. Wow, I seriously thought I was UCLA that was going to take Gonzaga down, but it looks like Baylor is the team. Who would have thought, says Josh Jackson. Marcus got some jokes. What's going on, Bill Hudacek? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says Atlanta Braves got it this year. Man says, I don't watch MLB, but my team would probably be the Royals. I don't know if they are good or not. Rockies my number 2. Pirates are my number 1, says Marcus. Braves got Freddie. He good. Forever Fearsome says, how much longer until halftime? It should be over here shortly. They're on a commercial break right now. Nationals will win it all this year, says Brennan's Big Streams. What's going on, Vash Starwin? Been a good attorney? Absolutely. A lot of up and downs, a lot of game winners. Man, it had a lot of everything in this tournament. Definitely miss March Madness. Because it's double the crazy. Royals are number 3. Royals number 2. Number 2, Tigers. Hashtag Cubs. King Bear. Says Mr. Hornet. My little niece whipping me in basketball.
Oh, my God.
There you go. There you go, Dominic Pope. Panthers got 1 more pick in this year's draft and 2 more in 2022 draft because of the trade for Sam Darnold. Nats are the best in the league. Steve M says, let's go Tigers. Absolutely. He doesn't show the game. He could lose this channel if he did. Absolutely. Yeah, just getting Zach Wilson. Oh, man, she's 5 years old as well. Oh, man. I will be live for the WNBA draft. That is, I believe, on the 17th. And then I'll be live for day 3 of the NFL draft. Day 1, I'll be over on Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. Day 2, I'll be over there with the Gridiron Blitz. And then day 3 is my day. Because last year I had round 1.
going sideways and be tougher on the defensive
All right,
end.
let me
Gonzaga
unpin the
has hardly
comment.
played zone all season. They did down
Here
the
we
stretch,
go.
and they will
We are
continue to mix it up
back
in
with the second half.
They were down 9-0, just 2.5 in. It got to 19 several times and then started chipping away, making 8 of their last 11 from the field.
And Jim, they can't have a bad start. If they
Baylor
want to
gets
take
the ball
starch out of
first.
them.
Butler's going to
Zags,
inbound
they
it.
took the best shot.
Gotta
from the
inbound it
Bears,
to
and they're
Mitchell.
Still standing, and you're right. A good start here. With this
Mitchell with the
1-3-1
basketball,
zone,
gives it to
slowed
Butler.
down
Butler
the
gives
Bears
it
there
to
in the
Teague.
first half.
There's
Teague
stepping
wide
away, gave him a
open
shot.
for three.
Nice rebound.
No good.
Got
Thamba
it
with the
blocked.
offensive rebound. Gives it to
Back over
Teague.
to Teague. Teague backing in on
Teague.
Suggs, who has those 2 fouls from the first half.
To
Now
Mitchell. Gives it to Butler.
5 to
Jared
shoot.
Butler shoots it for 3. And silky smooth.
Right in the heart.
Jared Butler.
Surveys the opportunity and then delivers.
50 to 37. A Yayi wide open
Where
lay-in.
is everybody?
Points in the
50 to
paint.
39.
Continue to attack offensively if you're Gonzaga, but you got to get stops here on the defensive end.
Mitchell has the
Yayi
basketball.
with 6, coming off a 22-point game.
Now Vital
They go
has
to
the
the 2-3
basketball.
away
Got
from
it to
that 1-3-1.
Butler. Butler gives it
As
to
you said, Raph, earlier,
Teague.
that
Teague
free
gives
throw
it back
line
to
area is
Butler.
wide open.
Now to
They can
Mitchell.
live
Back
right
to
in there.
Butler.
That's
Butler
good.
for
Oh, my
3
goodness.
from
He's
way
surveying,
downtown.
Big time.
Top scorer now for the Bears with 16.
Oh, not a good look.
But it's
Very
still
lucky.
Suggs. It was off the hands of Butler, who knew he had it.
That's a
Once again, the
score
ability to
by,
cut. That is their
I
format
believe,
for
Suggs.
success.
You have to have a Butler awareness in this zone. Now,
Suggs
switch it
has
back
9
now to
points. He
man-to-man.
did score.
Smart by the Zags.
Here's Teague.
Nice.
Teague to
Thamba.
Thamba.
Cross-screen, he's got
Thamba
the
no
finish.
good.
Timmy running
Timmy
out
with the
with it.
rebound.
Nemhart.
Got it to Nemhart.
Suggs pitches it
Nemhart.
back.
Suggs to
Kispert.
Kespert. No
The shot
good.
he wanted.
For
Off the
3.
floor. It's
Rebounded
Mitchell.
by
Running on 2.
Mitchell. Mitchell
Races to the hole for 2.
slices
Gotta stop
and
the
gets the
ball right there
lay-in.
defensively for Gonzaga. You can't let Mitchell get all the way to the
14-point
rim
game.
there.
Ayayi.
A nice denial.
And
by
that's
Thamba.
a
They get the
foul.
late.
Reaching
Took a
call.
lot. Yeah, it sure did. Maybe
That's
the
on
whistle
Flo
was
Thamba.
just not heard. But that's what he does best. Timmy gets down the floor. And this kid, unabashed in that attack, loves that left. Big time finish. Just split them, did he?
Yep, just split the defense. It was a
You
3
got
on
3
2.
Thamba. You got 3 on Chachua.
Nemhart, no good.
Had a
Rebounded
good
by
look from the
Flo
corner. They had
Thamba.
2 good 3 looks. Nemhart missed one. Kispert the other.
Here's Butler.
Look at Butler handle.
Butler to Thamba.
Dishes.
Thamba gets fouled.
We heard his
That's
shoulder
on
through Kispert.
Kespert. Kespert's holding his shoulder.
The yank.
Going like this.
How about Butler? He's showing his range earlier, getting downhill in the paint. No look pass. I mean, he is showing off here why he is so dynamic and explosive for his ball club.
Didn't let
He's turning
Thamba
this
get
into
the
Butler
end one.
Fieldhouse.
Which we're not far from. A great visit there. 60% free throw shooter.
17 minutes and 50 seconds left in regulation. Thamba at the free throw line. He misses the first one, 55-41. Kespert comes out,
Kispert,
gets his
he's coming
shoulder checked out.
Gonna check his arm, I think.
He picked up the second foul.
Got a stinger, I think. He's holding that pretty good. That's the strength of Thamba.
Here's Thamba about to shoot his second free throw. And he
Gets his
rattles
first
it
point of
in,
the night.
splits the pair.
Yeah, that eliminates that
56-41.
three-point shooter with Kispert on the bench, too.
Nemhart gives it to Suggs. Suggs gonna
Suggs.
drive. Suggs got the easy lay-in to go.
Down low
Yeah,
there
they
by
do.
Watson,
They do.
sealing.
And it's a
They do that great.
13-point game. Here comes Mitchell, walks it up the court. Davion Mitchell gives it to Vital, out of Teague. Screen by Thamba. Teague still with the basketball.
Right now.
8 on the shot clock.
Don't reach, you're going to get a foul.
Gets around him.
Got it
Beats the
to
corner.
Vital. No good for
I'll
3.
live with that.
Rebounded by Timmy. Suggs
Bounce pass.
got it to
Fortunate to
Ayayi.
get it to Yayi.
Got it to Timmy.
Dish.
Timmy to Suggs. Count that, baby, and a foul.
Just give him a chance.
the fire that few was looking for. Suggs' reaction after making the basket and getting the foul.
Fouls on Flo Thamba.
Jump, stop, and knock over two defenders.
Jalen Suggs going to the free throw line to shoot one.
And he looks in the direction of the Gonzaga fan base.
What's going on,
And
JD
first
Bird?
fiery kind of look of the night by anybody on Gonzaga as Kispert's back on the floor for Watson.
They got to stoke the fire. You're right, Jim. They got to get emotionally involved in this game.
Jalen Suggs has 13 points.
Club.
And he misses the free throw. Chichua now in for Thamba. And Mitchell has the basketball.
Much better screener, I think. There's that little double. They haven't run that all game. And circle it and curl.
Got it to Butler. Butler, three. No good. Last touch by
Right now, the
Chichua.
second half, it's really been all Butler for Baylor. No one else really has scored right now. And obviously, the defense has picked up for Gonzaga on the last few possessions.
Here comes Suggs. Suggs.
Again driving in.
No
Just a
good
little
on the
too strong with
lay-in.
it.
Here comes Teague.
Been able to penetrate
Teague.
in the second half.
Gonna drive.
That's what he wants now.
Dribbles it back out. Got it to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Teague.
It's tough to help.
Teague gonna drive.
Teague.
Got the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded by
Kispert.
Kesper. Kesper's back
That's the
in.
pace they want, though.
And last touch by Gonzaga.
His comfort zone.
Myers going to come on the floor. Flagler as well. That just inexplicably lost it.
That was a turnover by Nemhart.
Pace right now. Zag's advantage, don't you think?
Yeah, this
Watson
is how
comes
they wanna
in.
play. Get out. In
Timmy
transition,
comes
get
out.
Up and down. They're getting stops though on the defensive end, which is so important. They got to
Here comes Mitchell.
They get those stops.
Mitchell gives it to Meyer. Meyer gives it to
Two-man game
Chua.
right here. Oh,
And to
defense by
Chua
Watson.
loses the handle. Watson last touches
Got the
it.
under 16.
And we got a TV timeout. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Really? Let's refix this court. All right, there we go. Can Bulldogs bully their way back, says Cody. Hopefully. Refs are kissing Baylor. Jennifer says, go Zags, go. Michigan will be better next year than this year. Absolutely. Hashtag facts. I'm sorry, Steve M. What's going on, Eddie Van Trollen?
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of my streams. What's going on, God-body Dame the metaphysical genius? Says, let's go Baylor. Walsits are light work, Jennifer, says Marcus. LOL. Eric Fleming says, little one asleep. Yay. Do appreciate the 353 that's in the building. You guys are truly amazing. It is an 11-point game, 56-45 with 15:51. We are on an official TV timeout. Hollywood 80 is in the building. What's going on, brother? What's going on, Terrence Lloyd? How can I watch? It is on CBS. So as long as you have an antenna or you have a streaming device as of like Hulu or you have YouTube TV, you know, one of those types of streaming devices, you could definitely watch it. And I will say this, and this is not promoted or anything, but I had YouTube TV. I absolutely love it.
7 from outside.
All right,
got
we
16
are back.
top scorer in the game.
And that's what makes them so tough. They don't have to rely on one guy every game. At least can provide a big-time lift.
Flagler is going to inbound the pass. Got it to Mitchell.
There's that
Mitchell crosses half court.
Lineup.
Got it to Flagler.
He can shoot. Nice little
Flagler, alley-oop to Chachua.
Boy, does Scott Drew draw one up during that timeout.
Here's Suggs to Ayayi to Kesper. Kesper got a screen by Watson. Watson gets it. Get that foul. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
On that last play there, when they go 4 around 1, you cannot help on the weak side. Just
foul
throw it up
is
to the
on
big fella.
Matthew
Chachua
Meyer.
goes and gets it in a beautiful finish, but when Meyer is on the floor and you have those shooters in spacing for Baylor, you have to pick your poison and make a decision there defensively.
2 shots for
Watson makes the first free throw.
And now Timmy
cuts it
coming
to a
in
12-point
Ayayi.
game.
Timmy
Gonzaga
tonight,
has the
10
possession
points
arrow.
on 4 out of 5 from the floor, 4 rebounds.
Timmy comes in.
We haven't seen much in
Watson
the tournament.
makes
Watson
them both.
and Timmy on the floor at the same time.
11-point game.
Interesting substitution right there by Few.
Well, he's got Meyer. It's a tough
Here's
match
Mitchell.
because he drags him
Got
away
it to
from the
Meyer.
goal.
Out of Flagler. Back to Mitchell. Chachua's going to screen.
That's even more difficult.
Mitchell has it. Over by the 3-point line. Now going to drive.
Stop that kid.
Kicks it out to T. T going to pump fake. Drive. Dribbles it back out. Gets fouled. Timmy picks up the foul.
If I'm not mistaken.
It is. Of course, Timmy was in foul trouble on Saturday night, never did foul out.
Right, of course, stepped in, took a lot of courage to pick that charge up.
Bill, is so impressive, though, how Baylor is patient. And they just find that mismatch and then try to take advantage of it.
Talking about the draw
T.
charge.
What's going on,
One of the
Manuel?
top 2 up there with Terry Cannon in North Carolina State. 83. There you go, Terry.
Shout out to Mexico. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive. Floats it. No good. Saved by Neimhart. Watson gives it to Suggs. Suggs gets fouled. Looks like it might be on Chachua.
They've got now 2 players with 4
And
fouls.
Chachua is in foul trouble.
With his screening and
That might be his 4th.
They're become smaller but vital.
Yep. They've made Chachua and Thamba most of the season kind of interchangeable, but now both out with 4.
And he does have 4 fouls. He has only 6 points.
You have to go inside to Timmy. Let him go to work against the smaller Vital.
And this is how they do it. They start with the ball.
Here comes
screen,
Suggs.
Generally dives to the
Suggs.
box, gets the
Uses a
mismatching
screen by
lines.
Timmy. Got it to
He hasn't been
Nemhart.
good.
Nemhart gonna drive. Pump fake. Got it. And kisses off the glass and in.
2 with the discard.
Down
Don't
to
look
single
now.
digits.
Gonzaga's down by 9.
The last time it was under 10. Baylor led 13-4.
5 minutes
into the game.
Meyer has basketball. Gives it to Butler. Butler now has basketball. Uses a screen by Vital.
Hits the floor and recovers.
And they don't get back.
And Vital off the glass.
That is just killing
Over
them.
Kesper.
That analysis.
Back up
Vital
to
having a
11.
nice game. Timmy.
Timmy.
On the floor. Tied up. Nope. They don't call it.
And it's a
Picked off the
turnover.
floor by Butler.
Here's
Wants
Butler.
to challenge
Butler.
Denmark.
Foul.
Got a bump with the body.
And he's
It'll
going
be
to
a
go
two-shot
to the free throw
situation.
line to shoot
They have
2.
mishandled the ball on numerous occasions.
What's
at
going
the
on,
other
Peter?
end, and scrambling and uppering and really getting after it. A pretty good save here to get rid of it, but it initiates a fast break.
Well,
What's
Raph,
going on,
they've been
second
mishandling
coming
because
10?
of the defensive pressure of
No
Baylor.
question.
That's the 4th
Lady
turnover
Wildcats
on
could win
Timmy
this
in
game.
He's lost the handle a couple of times. 2 for Butler.
And count
The
that
UEFA
first free throw by
Champions League
Butler.
quarterfinals kicks.
Do have to mute it for some copywritten music. All right, we are back. He makes them both.
First consensus.
It's a 13-point
All-American
game.
by way of Baylor in school history.
Emhart. Got a screen by Timmy. Timmy down low. Timmy turns around. Got it over Butler. Drew Timmy.
Kind of a situation. Screen
Cuts
roll.
that deficit down to 11.
For Gonzaga,
Got it to
Brad, they
Meyer.
have to figure out how to defend this high screen
Flagler
roll.
back to Butler.
The Bears have just picked it apart offensively.
Butler gives it to
Here
T.
it comes.
Teague was waiting for it to develop. Wasn't there.
Gonna drive,
Now
turn
challenges.
around,
Puts it up. Oh,
and got it.
Just an under Timmy.
Wow. Went at the big fella.
They are just incredible around the rim.
Here's Kesper to Timmy. Got a Kesper. Kesper in the paint. Drives. Got a block by Vital.
And Baylor's on a break.
And here's
Smart move
Jared
here.
Butler
Little
to
delay.
Flagler. Flagler for three. And he
Killer.
gets the triple.
They've opened it back up big again.
Flagler hits the three. 67-51. And we're on a Gonzaga timeout. Encino Zero says down single digits, question mark. Nah. I'm calling it now, says Brandon's Big Stream. Julie Hudson says, ouch. CJ says, boom. Steve M says, money. Michael Samuel says, bear. Second Coming 10 says, runt row, Shaggy. Josh M says, not competitive. Forever Fearsome says, wait, don't know if you answered this earlier, but how do you get a mod? Just got to be in here often, you know, especially when it's these big streams and things like that, you know, and, you know, even with the little streams and just help out, you know, and things like that. And, you know, once you're here for some time, you know, you pretty much can earn the moderator tag. What's going on, Paul? Says, let's go, Zags. What's going on, Clarence? Says, it's over. What's going on, Johnny John? Says, Yahtzee, let's go, Baylor Bears. I always pull for the Big 12. Hey, I appreciate that, Forever Fearsome. Means a lot, brother. You know, as long as you're 18 and over and you're here often, you know, it definitely helps you to earn the moderator tag. It's the Truman Show, says the Second Coming. I'm getting Steelers-Browns flashbacks. Hey, I feel you on that one, just me. Hey, Steve M. Welcome to the Prospects, brother. Hunter Porth says, Baylor giving them a run for their money. Let's see if Suggs can pull off a miracle this time when the pressure is high. Oh, absolutely. Forever Fearsome says, yeah, I'm 22. All right, that's what's up. But yeah, and going to a little NFL talk, if I'm the Steelers, it's time to kind of blow that team up and rebuild it from the ground up. You know, it's a very old team.
Right. Bryce looks nervous.
You know, the day that, you know, Ben Roethlisberger calls it a career,
of course, is
that's the day you blow it up, rebuild it the right way, and take care of business again.
Now Suggs.
Here's a Yayi. Got it over Meyer.
Nice defensive
Off the
scheme.
glass.
Up with it.
Here comes Butler. Butler
Easily to the paint.
airballs it. Rebounded by Vital. But wait, there's a foul on the ground.
The energy, the
Looks like it might be on
glass, as you
Andrew
said, Jim,
Nembhard.
6 offensive rebounds. Little
What's
things.
going on, Austin Weaver? Says, let's go Baylor.
Vital just keeping that possession alive. His intensity paying off for the Bears.
Teague's going out.
T comes out.
Butler
Got
to
Flagler.
inbound.
Got to move and help him out.
All the way
Here's
back to
Meyer.
Seeing that
That's
shot
to Mitchell.
of Homer Drew. We asked Scott what his father taught him about basketball, winning at this level. He said it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Mitchell's going to drive. Kicks it out to Flagler for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Nembhard. Nembhard.
He broke early, but Nembhard
Going to give it to Suggs. Suggs going to use a screen.
They don't get credit for it.
All right,
They're
stays
so
with
efficient on the offensive
Gonzaga.
end, but they get down in the stance, they help one another, they space, they jam, they recover. Just sensational.
67 to
Mitchell gets all that
53.
credit as Defensive Player of the Year, but collectively they all commit to playing
Casper
defense.
inbounds it to Suggs. Screen by Timmy. Suggs going to drive
Look at that defense.
and misses the lay-in. Butler gives it to
Look at this cut.
Wide open.
Mitchell.
Butler
And what a
skies
block
and
by
throws it behind his
Casper.
back. Right to
Oh,
Mitchell,
wait.
to
A
Butler,
steal, and there's
Timmy
a
then
foul on
commits the foul,
Drew Timmy.
which will be his third.
Oh my God.
All right, we got a timeout taken. Official TV timeout. 67-53. Fouls on Drew Timmy. What's going on, Scott Den? What's going on, Wade Miller? Troxel Lions over Baylor Bears? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting. What's going on, Hawk Beast 25 says Baylor, let's go. Traffic, you never added my emoji like grid. Come on. Yeah, I got to work on that. I'm working on my just a quick little thing. Just working on my my new promotion that I'm going to be working on. So I have some ads on like Necessary Roughness and videos. But these live streams, I won't have the paid promotions and stuff like that. Uverman says, let's go Baylor. DoorDash Dad, what's going on? Dylan Isaac says, Hammer Guns, money line. Jorge Kansas and someone else. Hey, that's facts, Mr. Hornet. I pick up set today. What's going on, Cheeseburger? Says go Bears. Definitely love your name, Cheeseburger. I could go for a cheeseburger right now. Trox is a great Trox. This is a great game. Hey, I appreciate that. Go Lion. Chancey says, please help. Where can I watch the game? It's on CBS. It's on your local TV. So as long as you got a pair of metal antennas, you can watch it. All right, here we go. We are back.
But since that time, a 9-4 stretch.
Gonzaga has the possession arrow.
And problem solving. It's tough against this Baylor bunch.
They are
so
down
solid on both ends of the floor.
67 to
They look a
53.
step
Baylor
off,
with the
I think.
lead.
All night,
11:45.
Not reacting like you normally see this Gonzaga team, but
Butler
attributable
is
to
going to
this
be at the free throw line.
Sound defensive scheme. Tough kids. Baylor.
Great kid
What's
here.
going
at
on, the
line. Butler to
executor?
shoot two. I was talking to David Kay, their fine sports information director. He said he'll be a future athletic director. Trust
And
me.
he makes the
after
first
has
free
a
throw.
Great playing career.
Butler
He'll be
makes it
back
68 to
and doing
53.
something like that, leading the university's athletic department.
15-point game.
While I'm at it, just want to thank David K, Barrett Henderson,
and make it a 16-point game, 69 to 53. 11:40 left in regulation. Drew Timmy, and that is an offensive foul. Meyer takes the charge. Drew Timmy
Defense right there. Meyer
picks up the foul.
He sniffed that out, got in there, feet set. He's able to draw that charge, and as you said, Timmy's going to have to sit down right now.
They're always in the right spot. By the way, you mentioned Butler being an AD. I think he'll be taking a cut in pay, though.
Here comes Jared Butler
in the league.
I think Jared Butler's stock went up in the NBA draft. Here comes Flagler to Butler.
It's not all the ball screen.
Butler gonna drive. Gives it to Meyer. Meyer got it for two.
Right to the gut. Heads up play.
And here comes Suggs. Suggs gives it to Neimhart.
Really on the ropes here.
Gives it to Ayayi. Ayayi to Kasper. Back to Ayayi. Ayayi for three. Off the back heel. Rebounded by Mitchell.
And Baylor up 18 with possession.
Up 18 points, 71 to 53.
Just a
10:45 left in regulation. The door might be closing on the Cinderella story.
Check, reach in. What else can you do?
I'm sorry, the perfect season.
He goes left a lot.
Loves it.
You've been doing your scouting
What's
report.
going on, Baran?
Well, you told me I better shape up. Timmy, of course, saddled with those fouls, really takes a major dimension of their offensive flow.
If Baylor wins, you know what that means. Texas Longhorns will suck again. And Mitchell makes the first free throw.
And his father loves what he's seeing.
And I'll tell you, this
Gonzaga has 7 fouls. Baylor only has 4. Baylor's in the bonus. And Mitchell makes them both.
Now to 20. Biggest lead of the night.
Here's Suggs. Got it down low to Watson. Now to Suggs. Suggs shoots it for 3. And Suggs hits the triple.
For the Bulldogs, just their second one.
73 to 56. Jared Butler.
Bread and butter right here.
The spacing offensively, letting Butler go to work.
Butler, step back 3. Off the front iron, no good. Ayayi with the rebound, got it to Kesper. Kesper to Watson. Watson gets it knocked out of bounds by Mitchell.
Incredible.
I mean, the speed, the athleticism, and not quitting up big. Still fighting, still making that extra effort on the defensive
David
end.
Henderson says, Baylor players to the NBA. Zags to Europe. LOL.
With that depth he has on the bench.
Could have been an offensive foul.
I think Jalen Suggs is going to still be in the top in the lottery. Here's Kesper. Kesper no good. Rebounded by Thamba.
Solid checkouts, two-handed rebounds. He's an old book.
And under 10 minutes to go. And the perfect
Here comes
season.
Butler. Butler gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Nemhart. Nemhart gives it to Meyer.
They can use
Meyer gives it to
more.
Thamba. Thamba gets fouled. Misses the dunk.
He's trying to put
Fouls
it all
on
together
Watson.
On attack to the rim.
Trying to show the guards that he can make plays too.
Their centers have been magnificent. Lost control of it. Otherwise, you would have had
Second
that.
coming 10 says
big
Zags
time
have
highlight.
a history of losing the big one.
Boy, I just can't help but sit here on this night and think about what Scott Drew has done, what he has built.
And Thamba makes the first free throw.
Has done the steps it's taken. It's
74 to 56.
Maybe to compare.
9:29 left in regulation.
Early in his career, we spoke about
Thamba has 2 points.
Jim Simpson and Judd Heathcote. He brought it up on our Zoom.
And make
the
that 3
question by
points.
Judd was, why would you take this job? Goodness.
75-56.
On the floor.
19-point lead for Baylor.
Nemhart.
Nemhart gets in trouble. Gives it to
step
Suggs
back
for three, and Suggs
Good looking shot
for
there.
three.
Contested. The defense of Baylor.
75
It's just a
to
textbook
59.
performance by these Bears.
19 for Suggs, 12.
9
coming here in the
minutes to
second
play
half.
here in regulation.
And difficult for
Butler
Gonzaga.
with the basketball.
Intensity just incredible by Baylor.
Use the clock, but they're still in their motion.
The mismatch again.
With 5. Butler.
And nobody in the back to protect.
Butler airballs it, and it is going to go Baylor ball, or I'm sorry,
Over to Tracy.
Gonzaga
That's gonna be it for
ball.
Tamba.
Well, Jim, before Timmy
What's
picked
going on,
up that
Prod
fourth
by
foul, I
K-Fry?
noticed that he was
Says
favoring
Hoosiers.
that left hip, and as soon as he
going on,
came to
Tyler?
the bench, he talked with the athletic trainer, took some medicine, and is now being stretched out on that bench over on the floor. They will certainly need him down the stretch if they want to get back in this, so I will keep you updated as soon as we get any more information, but something certainly to watch.
Okay, Trace. Again, Thamba just fouled out.
All right, Thamba
Idle
is
back
fouled
on the floor
out.
for the Bears.
And if Timmy can go, I think you have to put him back in there.
Fouls out with 3 points, 6 rebounds.
That time he may have hurt himself. Good dribble drive.
Emhart.
And Nemhart gets fouled. Looks like that might be on Vital.
They're going to trap your arms. This is a
Vital
glue
actually
guy.
might be out as well now.
Special ops.
See how many fouls he has.
His third foul.
Okay, no, never mind. That is his third
Emhart,
foul.
whose brother Ryan at Monteverde Academy won
In
a
and out,
national
no
high
good
school
on the free
championship
throw by
just a couple
Nemhart.
of days ago. So they're trying to get 2 championships in a matter of days in the family. His brother hit a key 3 down the stretch.
He did. I watched a little of that game. I think he's going to Creighton.
Yes, signed for Creighton.
And he
Look at
misses
this.
them both.
There's empty.
Mitchell with the rebound.
Dude, you've got one job.
Here comes Meyer.
Boy, so many weapons.
Meyer
All can
going to give it to
handle,
Butler.
all
Now to
can
Mitchell.
stretch the D. Better check Vital on the rebound, too.
Now with
Here's
5.
Mitchell.
Underneath.
And it
Vital was
is out of bounds.
That was a first down.
Turnover. Last touch
His
by
momentum
Meyer.
took him out. As we found the other night when Suggs. Good call right on top of it. When Suggs' momentum carried him out of bounds. To finish that thought.
Flagler comes in.
All right, here comes
That's
Suggs.
the first
Suggs
turnover
with the
of
basketball.
second half for the Bears. That's how they play.
Suggs gives it to Kesper. Kesper to Ayayi.
Mitchell.
Ayayi to Nemhart. Nemhart. Pump fakes, gives it to Kesper. Ayayi. And it's going to be,
That was a jump ball.
it's going
I
to
did
stay
too.
with
They're all
Gonzaga.
over.
They are.
Possession arrow, jump ball. We got an official TV timeout. Blaze Radio is in the building. What's going on, Blaze? Timmy done too. Tough luck. He's not done. He's getting stretched out. He has a little pull. What's going on, Norma? Gonzaga is losing 75 to 59. Yes, please no cursing in the chat. Hunter says, did not expect Baylor to play like this. What a team Baylor has. But the crazy thing is they took to be even better next year. Look at their recruiting for 2021. Hey, if they're going to get better next year, this is all I got to say about that.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be crazy. But shout out to Baylor, man. Like, Jared Butler, his stock just went up. His stock just went up. Now, why do I say his stock just went up? You're in the biggest game of your life. You're playing sound basketball. You're playing within yourself regardless of the environment. It's the national title game. Like the biggest game of your career in college hoops, and you're playing within yourself and your team. Like, he is putting on a great performance. Michigan looking good next year? Oh, absolutely. Gone South Zag, says Clifton Franklin. Screw it, I'm going to squat 500. All right, Jennifer. What's going on? The Undertaker. Baylor all the way. Hey, Undertaker, did you take Gonzaga to the depths of the pits? You know I got a name play with your name. One of my favorite wrestlers in WWE history.
Peyton built. And
The Dead
Indianapolis's all-time sports
The
icon
Undertaker
was born just a couple of days before Indiana completed.
The Undertaker
perfect
says,
season.
"Yep,
Very
I
weak
did."
Down in New Orleans to Olivia and Archie Manning.
How about that?
All right, we are back 75-59. Baylor
First
with the
player
lead.
with 20 points.
First player with 20 plus
Seven-
points,
at
7
least 7
assists in
assists in a
national
national
championship
championship
game since
Carmelo.
Carmelo
How about
Anthony
that? 03.
in
Rare fire right there.
2003.
Absolutely. Lord with that jump
That
in
is
the
Jared
corner.
Butler.
Timmy back on the floor. Saw that.
All right, Timmy's back on the floor. Ayayi misses the free throw.
Yeah. Last 3 in a row. Empty.
Oh my God.
This team is connected, though. Boy, they are impressive.
All right, here comes Flagler. Flagler. Got it to Vital. Vital back to Flagler. Now to
Everybody's
Mitchell.
a threat
Mitchell's
with
going to have the
dribble
basketball. Top the
The shot.
three-point
Butler
line.
just does his job.
In the paint. Now gives it to Meyer. Meyer. Oh, nice spin move.
Mitchell.
Gives it to Mitchell.
Watch out.
Mitchell wide open. No good. Here
Nemhart.
comes Nemhart with the rebound. Brings it up the court. Got it to Suggs. Suggs going to pump fake. Give it out to Kasper. Kasper for three.
2. Suggs with the kick. Pretty good location.
And it's a 13-point game. Just under 7 to play.
13-point game.
They got to make them think a little now, Baylor. Should I take this shot? Reverse the pressure a little
Career
bit. with a good
NCAA
stop.
tournament 28 three-pointers made by Kasper. School record.
Vital got thrown to the floor. One of the foul calls.
Here's
was
Teague.
pleading his case.
Teague gonna drive
Teague.
off the back heel.
Look at this
No
kid.
good. Vital with the
What a
rebound.
presence on the offensive
Flagler
glass.
got it from
You're right,
Mitchell.
just knows where
There's
to
a
go
foul.
to defend or help.
Fouls
Good.
on
What
Andrew
can I do for you,
Nemhart.
coach?
About 7 offensive rebounds, Rap.
It's unbelievable. 5 in the first half.
Play says the Undertaker. The dead man says the Zags.
4 on him, 4 on Timmy.
A
Just
DED.
does his
LOL.
homework early though. Plus that size, he can. That big body reminds me of Charles Barkley the way he carves out that area.
Well, do you know that Barkley is his all-time
Flagler
idol?
makes the first free throw.
And Chuck heard that a couple of years ago.
76,
And
62,
as you know, Heart of Gold picked up the
6:31
phone and
left
called
to
him.
play
How about that?
in
That doesn't surprise me
regulation.
at all.
Just made his year.
Flagler has 12 points.
Just going out with Charles makes everybody's
Makes
year.
the second.
And a bad day the next day.
He has a baker's
That's what we
dozen.
say about you.
Butler comes back in for Flagler.
No room to talk.
They got to go through Timmy a little bit. Ball screen, get into the box, get the mismatch they want.
Suggs out with the basketball.
Get to the paint.
Got it to
Great
Kasper.
opportunity.
Up and down.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
well, it close out. Oh,
dummy.
they're so efficient and solid.
Kasper.
Forced that turnover.
That is a
That's
double
an
dribble.
All-American right there in Kingsburg.
Exactly.
You said that closeout by Butler, helping on the roll, getting out to the shooter, and forcing another Gonzaga turnover.
All right, here comes Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to
Nice
T.
steal.
Oh, it's
On
here
the
comes
hole.
a,
That's got to be a
looks like a
flagrant
loose
one.
ball foul.
Boy, that's a big turn of events here.
Might even be a clear path.
Butler comes over to dispute the call, but right on the spot, they make it.
Of course, in your days,
Foul's
too,
going to
I
be
guess
on Butler.
They'd call it an intentional foul, but it's flagrant one now.
Gene, any question about this?
No, I don't think there can be, Jim, because the breakaway is happening so quick, and Suggs has a free shot to the basket. Butler reacts, but the grab on the shoulder, which is restricting him from getting the breakaway, you've got to call that, as Raf said, it's an intentional foul in the old day by its definition. They call it a flagrant one now.
All right,
But
so it's a
call you
flagrant
gotta make.
one. splits the free throw.
They can't hit the free throws.
Suggs splits the free throw.
Could have been a potential 5-point play, you know?
That would have cut the deficit.
A little bit of the zone look. He was a zone guy in his early coaching
Here's
days.
Suggs.
Scott Drew. A little matchup, point out. Looks like
Here's Kesper, gives it to Nemhart. Nemhart gives it to Ayayi. Ayayi to Kesper. Kesper gives it to Timmy. Timmy. Off the iron, no good. Lets it go out of bounds. Baylor ball.
Like a man-to-man defense. I mean, it's impressive how they just cover for each other. Multiple efforts. It's
very well said.
Beautiful to watch.
Here comes Butler.
Play against.
Butler gives it to Mitchell. We got a zone coming out.
Teague
rattles it in.
All of them.
Teague now with 18.
Suggs, no good. Rebounded by Ayayi, loses it.
He got hurt.
And he's hurt. Here's Teague. Teague gets fouled. That's on Suggs.
Kispert runs back to help his teammate.
It looked like Ayayi kind of ran into Timmy on that play. Going for an offensive rebound. Both were going for it. And
right leg buckle. Oh, my goodness. That's right leg. Whew. I know you're cringing with your
it's on the right leg for Ayayi. He is limping off with the help of trainers.
Right there. Did not look good.
Meanwhile, Baylor
Here
goes
comes
to the
Teague,
line,
has 18 points.
11 free throws. Teague. That was
this is the first free throw.
After that stat.
Yeah, exactly. Hope you don't do that over punch this week.
I'll be careful.
I mean, this Baylor team looks so fresh and energized.
Splits the
like
pair.
They play another game tonight. I mean, they just
80-63.
They looked, Saturday too against Houston.
17-point game.
I think having the three centers really helps.
Nemhart.
And of course, the ability to prevent
to Suggs, to Cook.
Look at that.
Cook loses it.
And he runs
stolen by Butler.
7th steal by the Bears.
Butler will use clock here.
Got it to Vital. Gives it to Teague. Teague back to Butler. Butler's going to use a lot of this shot clock. Got 10 seconds left on the clock.
Got to help off of Vital.
Got 6,
Here's
5.
Leaving him alone.
Here's Mitchell, drives, floats, airballs it, and that's a 30-second shot clock violation.
He knows his job.
Star in your role.
Absolutely knows for the basketball.
So I'm trying to think of a championship game like this one, where a team came out 9-0 and 29-10.
Oh, look at this!
Another
over the head
they said it was
of Drew Timmy.
Right.
I didn't see it.
All right, he's going to stay.
You can think of anything like this?
Gonzaga basketball.
In the final.
Last touch, they're saying, is on Teague. Here's Kesper from way downtown, no good. Rebounded by Vital. That's a stupid shot.
Defensively, offensively on that board. Tower of strength.
Got to get better shots. Like, that's been the problem for Gonzaga. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive.
This kid can back
up the whole time.
Get the lingerie on the deck. Call the janitor.
That was a lay-in. Here's Kesper. Kesper
the left hand
gets the floater. 82-65.
But just 3:40 to go.
No, now it's 3:40 to go. There's Chichua. Gives it to Teague. They're going to use some clock.
Spend some more time.
And you mentioned roles. They do know their role. The big guys, what they can do to help the cause. And this is the one.
There's the screen by Chichua. Butler for 3. No good. Last touch by Suggs. Stay with Baylor. We got a timeout taken. It's a TV official timeout. What's going on? Jason Price says number 2 for Gonzaga. What's going on, Freets 32? Michigan should have been in this game. Maize and Blue winning it all next year. Mark my word, Trox. Hey, let's go Blue. Absolutely. That's my number one favorite team in the entire nation is the Michigan Wolverines. Second favorite team is the Arizona Wildcats. And after that, I just love basketball. I'm the same way for college football as well. In the NFL, I'm a Detroit Lions fan first, then a Arizona Cardinals second, and then this one is for Tyler with the terrible towel, Pittsburgh Steeler fan. What's going on, Kofi? Says, what about those Steeler Nation, baby? Absolutely. What's going on, Maria? Says, Zags suck, loss. What's going on, Tracy Phillips? Says, same as when Memphis fell apart against Kansas in 2008. Eddie Van Trollen says, who are your all-time favorite hoopers from Michigan and Arizona? Mike Bibby and Rice, question mark. Man, there is a lot. I mean, you got... Oh, I do have to add for basketball, UNC as well. I love the Tar Heels because one of my favorite players came out of Baylor, or I'm sorry, of the Tar Heels, and that is Rasheed Wallace. Played with the Portland Trail Blazers and the Detroit Pistons. And I followed his entire career. But what do you call it? For Michigan, I mean, you got to say the Fab Five. Then you got to say, who do you got to say? You got to say the Tim Hardaway led team with Trey Burke. Like those two are my favorite teams. Then you got on Arizona, you got Andre Iguodala, Mike Bibby. You got man, you just got a lot of those.
You were at that
All right, here we go. Mitchell with the basketball. Got it to Chua. Triple team. Got a foul.
Rightfully so.
Wait.
Be thinking that. Like,
No, it's a Baylor timeout.
He knew.
Come on. I'm so sick of the timeouts. Stop with the TV timeouts and right back to a team timeout. Sorry for my rant, but that's what I got to say about that. It's like, it's 82-65. What are you calling a timeout for? Pump fake, do something, get the foul. I'd rather have time stop on a foul than coming right off a TV timeout into a team timeout. Go to the free throw line. Go shoot some more. You guys are shooting phenomenally. DJ Lace says, Duke fan here, since you like the Heels, how do you feel about hiring Hubert Davis as a head coach? I like it. He did play for the Detroit Pistons. Way back when. All right, we are back. It is Mitchell with the basketball. Teague was the inbounder. Mitchell's going to drive. Off the hand. No good. Timmy with the rebound. Suggs with the basketball. Got it to Ayayi. Ayayi's okay and back in the game. Kesper back to Suggs. Suggs got it to Timmy. Timmy's going to drive. Who's looking for Kesper. Kesper.
They've been a step off.
Almost loses it. Here's Nemhart. No good. Rebounded by Vital. Yeah, I feel you. They do need that TV money.
This is a team that had
But I'm a fan. I don't care about TV money.
COVID during
I care about the
A lot
game.
of folks thought they could have been undefeated.
You're talking about practice?
Came back.
Practice?
Didn't play well against KU.
Not the game. The game I love.
They'll start over basically as
There's Mitchell off the glass
their stride here
and it's a 84-65 lead. Baylor waltzing to the national title. No good by Suggs.
Boy, they are
Teague is going to walk it up the court.
top of their game.
Just under 2 minutes to play. Mitchell has 15.6 rebounds and 5 assists.
Out there on the court.
Hey, you don't like
Mitchell
Wagner?
has the basketball.
That might be 4.
He's not out there right now.
No, you're right.
Bail out the Zags, says Greg.
They have just been magnificent.
Oh, nice move. But he loses it. Suggs with the steal. Off the glass and in on that lay-in.
The Baylor Nation that made its way to Indianapolis on his feet, realizing that April the 5th in Indianapolis is going to be good to their school for the second time. 16 years ago tonight, the Baylor women's team won their first national title on April the 5th, 2005 in this city.
Wow.
I praise for
Talk
both
about a
programs,
perfect
obviously.
storm. Oh, wide open. Jared Butler gets fouled on the
Coming up next,
blocking foul.
did all of tonight's
Looks like
highlights
it's on
and analysis,
Kesper.
plus the trophy presentation, as well as one shining moment on Inside March Madness.
DJ Lay says Baylor is due for a
You can just see
natty.
the Gonzaga kids.
He's
shoulders
covering
down,
on both
head
ends, saying 4.5
slumping.
line,
How do you frame it,
159.
guys? What they did this season,
Oh.
what they did Saturday
What a
night, and then
payout
to
if
have
you
this
took
performance
both.
tonight.
I mean, it was incredible. I mean, obviously not finishing the deal here tonight. So disappointing for them, but the season they
There's
had,
Butler.
the adversity,
Makes
COVID
the first free
protocols,
throw.
to be able to
Makes
weather
it
that
85 to
storm, carry that
67,
title of number one all
59.5.
season.
And here
Incredible.
comes,
Just came up short here,
as I call
against a
it,
very talented
the human
Baylor
cigars.
You can't lose sight of what Gonzaga's done all year long. Just played a team that on top of their game, a step quicker. And boy, the hugging. How gratifying that is. And Jim, both teams were hugging one another as well. It tells you the respect they have for both programs.
Great sportsmanship.
Got to smile. Scott Drew, what a job he and his staff have done.
And Butler makes them both.
Butler.
And Butler's going to come
Dwyer will
out
in
now.
for him. Turner's on the floor. Loveday, Peterson, and Moffitt. Incredible work. And meanwhile,
But as we finish off this game, 86 to 67, Baylor is your national title winner. Congratulations, Baylor Bears.
Didn't win that night in Salt Lake City either.
Gonna stay
Tell you
with
what, it just
Gonzaga.
proves- It shows you how hard it is to do what Indiana did back in the 70s. Pulling off a perfect
Baylor
season.
Bears
So difficult.
women's team won their first national title in Indianapolis on
teams that lost.
April 5th.
You know, Indiana, when they had the perfect season,
And
they
now,
knew, of course, what they
Baylor
accomplished,
Bears
but
men's team
undefeated
gonna
seasons,
get theirs.
As you get the outside shot from Strother.
Strother
They were
with
a
a
bunch of them in a row,
three-pointer.
including UCLA had 4 in a span, and like every 5 or 6 years you'd have one. Now it's been 45
Same
years
day,
and
different
counting.
year.
This kid can shoot too, by the way. They don't
Off
get
the
much
front
time.
iron, no
He can
good.
make
Cook
threes.
has the basketball, turns it over,
Steal.
and he can just dribble it out. The
Peterson
shot
Still
clock
well
is
coached,
off.
though, right?
13,
Doing the right thing.
12,
This will do
11,
it.
10,
This will do
9, 8, 7,
Drew's dream
6,
comes true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Baylor Bears are your national
Coach Drew
title
Baylor.
winners.
Complete college basketball's greatest rebound.
86
and
to
rebuild
70.
with a championship.
A 16-point whooping. Gonzaga is going to be 31-1 as Baylor 28-2 and a national title. I appreciate that. Keith Davis says you called a great game, Trox. Appreciate that. I try to give it non-biased and all that, even when it's against my own team. Although when it's my own team, I do kind of get a little hot when we play stupid. But, I try to still call a good game.
Gonzaga huddles together one last time as a team.
The heartbreak they must feel, but they just ran into a.
Hey, you got to take this L not as a loss, but as a learning lesson.
The preparation, the defensive scheme, they're not afraid of the moment.
Gonzaga
not afraid at all.
Pulled a New England Patriot
on display here. The celebration,
you got to take it as a learning curve. Bring in your new recruits,
and Scott Drew said
guys that go to the league or graduate. They graduate
here Monday night.
But you take this for those that are coming back, you take it as a lesson. You teach these younger guys that come in next year, and you try to run it back. Try to go back to the title game.
And tonight in Indianapolis, they've done that in resounding fashion.
I gotta say, Jared Butler has to be your MVP.
After 8 offensive rebounds, he deserves it. 11 rebounds all total.
Hey, this is what he wanted to do.
Oh, I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. Hold on one quick second. All right, sorry about that. Little one wants to say something after all this. We are on commercial break. When they come out and do the title, handing off the title to the Baylor Bears, I will be bringing in the audio for that. Any interviews, things of that nature. And we're going to celebrate this for the Baylor Bears. I don't believe anyone would have beat the Baylor tonight. Hey, you know what? That is possible. I could definitely see that. They played lights out. Like, when I first seen that 7-0 run and then they were up by 17 points and things of that nature, I was like, oh, yeah. It's going to be a long night. Shout out to Travis Doyley on the $5 super chat. Says, I told you, Trox. Jared Butler is something special, and he needs to be on the Detroit Pistons. Absolutely, Travis Doyley. That is nothing but hashtag facts. Yeah, Jared Butler, I feel he's going to win the most outstanding player, and well-deserved, too. Well-deserved. He played a real good game today, and he's been playing all good all tournament. Hey, I appreciate that. Dominic Pope says, great stream tonight, Trox. We love you, buddy. Appreciate that. I love you guys as well. DJ Lay says either to the Pistons or Hornets or the Suns. Life after Chris Paul. But the Hornets got LaMelo Ball. He's been a beast. I mean, he's out right now with a wrist injury, out for the season. But hey, Arku, you gotta beat our record first. You gotta get a better pick than us. Because if we get a better pick than you, former Thunder assistant general manager Troy Weaver is not going to pass up on Jalen Suggs. And besides, you guys got SGA, Shai Gilchrist Alexander. Jay Suggs, Pistons, says Michael Samuel. Absolutely. He definitely, he is a darn good player. I got to put respect on his name. He's going to definitely be a top 5 pick. I got to see who's all coming out and things like that, and I can give you, where Jalen Suggs will actually land. And I will be doing prospect videos on some of these college players that are entering the NBA draft. I don't have time to do the WNBA prospects, but I will be doing the draft on the 17th in about 12 days. I'll be live for the WNBA draft. Then we got day 3 of the NFL draft. I am going to be working on some draft prospects for the NFL draft. And I'll have some more mock drafts. And following the trade that happened with the Dolphins and 49ers and Eagles, and now the deal that landed Sam Darnold in with the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be a different type of draft. So I will have a draft before draft day for my final mock draft. And I'll have one where you guys in the chat select 1 through 259. So you pick every single pick. I won't say nothing. I just click who you guys want. But so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I like Katie Cunningham as well. Katie Cunningham to the Thunder or Suns. I wish we could land him with the Suns. I just don't think we'll have that draft pick. Because I think Katie Cunningham might be the number 1 overall pick. Hey, you want the Steeler Nation? Let's go. Steeler Nation. Hey, and as you see, Steeler Nation. Mac Jones to the Patriots, says The Undertaker. If I'm the Patriots, real talk, I would trade up and go get Trey Lance. If he is there, I am trading up to select Trey Lance. You got Cam Newton. Trey Lance sits for a year. Do the same thing that Kansas City did with Patrick Mahomes. You do that, and guess what? The Patriots will have their guy.
To Wired Dub, there was no doubt who was the best team tonight.
Yeah, hard to argue with what they did.
Congratulations to Gonzaga for their efforts for
they traded
almost undefeated season.
Today.
But
it was breaking news today
and leaving
that
with urgency.
Sam
Baylor
Darnold
left the house
goes
with urgency.
to the.
They got to the shooters with urgency. They got to the rim with urgency, which is a big difference.
But,
I think that's something that Gonzaga Chuck had not seen.
Yeah, Sam Darnold leaves the Jets, goes to the Carolina Panthers for some draft picks.
I feel for those kids. I mean, because they
Devontae
have to get
Smith
to the
the Eagles,
to get the credit they deserve.
Sean?
But Baylor was the better team. This is a.
All right, Travis Doyley, have a wonderful night, brother.
Kenny hurt me twice. And I know the pain that the Zags are going through, but, man, it doesn't take away from what Coach
49ers might take Lance. We'll see.
I feel fun, but listen.
I think, I mean, if I am the San Francisco 49ers, that is who I'm picking.
They were the better team.
You got the number 3 overall pick. That's who I'm selecting.
10 or more threes.
There's no questions asked because you're not gonna get Zach Wilson. You're not gonna get Trevor Lawrence. The best player is not Justin Fields. It's not Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Jones. It's not him. It is Trey Lance, number 3.
To Baylor University. Jim.
All right, here we go.
Well, Greg, thank you. Charles is talking about a whole lot of hurt, but there's a whole lot of happiness down here with the Baylor Bears, the national champions. Mitch Barnhart is here. He's the chairman of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Committee. Mitch, congratulations to you and everyone associated with this tournament for how you pulled off this amazing championship here in Indianapolis. And it's time now to present the trophy.
Thank you. On behalf of the NCAA Men's Basketball Committee, we'd like to thank all the people of Indiana for putting on this wonderful tournament. At this time, we'd also like to congratulate Mark Few and the Gonzaga Bulldogs on a wonderful season. It is our privilege and honor at this time to award the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Trophy to head coach Scott Drew and the Baylor Bears.
Scott, congratulations. Just an incredible beginning to this game, and you guys never let up. Put that trophy in your hands. It's all yours. I know you can't hear me. I'm going to get a little bit closer. But tell us about the start to this game.
Well, I can tell you that our guys have been motivated all year. It's a player-led team. We're so blessed to have unbelievable upperclassmen and leadership. But we play with a culture of joy. And that's Jesus, others, yourself. They came out, and they fed off of each other. We got off to a great start. And then defensively, we're pretty good.
What did you think the difference was here tonight? What was the difference here tonight? What was the difference here tonight?
Well, I don't know if there was a difference from the standpoint prior to COVID. Us and Gonzaga were on the track to be undefeated. And I got so much respect for Coach Few. He's such a humble servant coach and a Hall of Fame coach in what they've done this year. Let's give Gonzaga a round of applause for what they did. Let's give them a round of applause. But if you're going to war and I'm coaching, I'm taking these guys.
Yeah.
And
all right, Kenneth Womack. Day one's on MicroMike's. Day 3 is on Gridiron Blitz, and Day 3 is on my channel for the NFL
the
Draft.
National Championship game, had been in the Final Four.
Yeah, we weren't alive.
In 1950, you weren't alive, but the rebound, I called it, and the rebuild, the best in college basketball history. We played the soundbite of you at your introductory press conference saying that you were coming to Waco to win a national championship. And here it is. What did it take to do that?
I prayed about it. I felt led. God has blessed us with unbelievable players. The people that have come for 18 years to put in work. Our fans that have been with us for the lean years, the good years. And our administration, President Livingstone, Mac Rhodes, they all deserve this. The city of Waco deserves this. All right, Texas, we got a national championship too. The state deserves it.
It's just the second ever in men's basketball for the state of Texas with Texas Western. But you look at
when they did a movie, Texas Western,
Yes,
Glory
they
Road.
did.
And
Glory
John
Road.
Lee Hancock promised us when we won a national championship, we were getting a movie. Yeah!
Hey, tell us about what some of the guys did here tonight. Vital hitting the offensive glass, Maceo hitting shots, Davion doing his thing, Butler, we called it Butler Fieldhouse here tonight, the way he was playing. Tell us about that.
Hey, all year long, this is what they do. We have a starting rotation, and each night might be someone different, but they've sacrificed for each other all year long. And I've said this, if you're going to be in the bubble for 3-4 weeks, you better be with people you love. And spending time with these guys, 20, 25, 30 years, our coaching staff will enjoy most spending time with them. They're unbelievable people, great basketball players, better people.
Coach, congratulations. I know how much it means to all of you, your family here, back in Indianapolis where you...
All right, do have to mute it as they're going to the copywritten music. But the championship trophy is up in the air. Man, what a game. Shout out to the Baylor Bears taking care of business, moving to 28-2 and forcing Gonzaga to be 31-1. Jennifer says, congrats, Texas. Yeehaw. What's going on, Ma? Janica Ling Twan. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says first chip. Dobb says the Lakers. Mr. Horn says, yeehaw, I kissed my cousin, LOL. Sucks to the Warriors. Oh, God, please no. I am so sick of the Warriors getting players. Get rid of Steph. Get rid of Clay. Get rid of Draymond. Keep all your young players. Then you can have Suggs. I'm tired of the Warriors getting players. But they need to start bringing some balance back in the NBA. Draymond is a dirty player. Hey, you got to have some sort of dirty players on your team in order to win championships. Trox, you mean the Nets? Steph is a free agent next season. Yeah, the Lakers are trying to already recruit him. Well, at least the players are trying to recruit him. Super teams suck. Absolutely. That's why I like the Portland Trail Blazers. They don't got to go out and get the super team. You know, there's many times Damian Lillard could have, jumped ship and said, peace out, Oregon, like deuces. But he said, no, I'm going to win. I'm going to lose here. If I win a championship, I win a championship. Christopher Gordon says, go Mavs. Hey, I love your guys' head coach with the Mavericks. Former Detroit Pistons head coach, Rick Carlisle. Sierra Johnson says, I'm subscribed. Hey, appreciate that, Sierra Johnson. Welcome to the family. See what everybody's saying. KD did the same thing to my Thunder. Zach's team, Nick's team, all their players going to the G League. I'm just glad Lakers won it last season. Was all for Kobe. What's going on? DSV says, imagine going undefeated until the last game. Hey, we all seen that with the New England Patriots when they had Tom Brady and his number one wide receiver was Randy Moss. They were 18-1. What's up, Diab? If Lakers get Curry, I will be a Lions fan for a week. For just a week? Come on to the dark side. Us Lion fans, you know how we do it. We have some fun. Win, lose, or draw. We've been through it all. Hey, y'all better put some respect on Jared Goff's name. He's a younger version of Matthew Stafford and no broken backs. I'm just saying, baby hands and all. Baby hands and all. They're cutting down the nets right now. He tried to take the whole piece. If the Lakers get Curry, I'll be a Jags fan for a month. Hey, real talk though, Sean. Don't sleep on the Jags. They've been doing some smart stuff. You know, everybody laughed at them, but guess what? Who owns the draft this year? Everybody wanted to laugh at the Miami Dolphins. Who owned the draft last year? You know, if the Jacksonville Jaguars could pull what the Miami Dolphins did last year, you know, and be a game to 2 games away from a playoff spot, you know, everything that they did was for a good reason. Lions might be good in 3 years. Never know. We got good coaches now. Hey, that's facts, CJ. That is all facts. But looks like the thing is done. So I'm going to do something real quick. The little MVP wants to talk to you guys real quick. So I'm going to mute my webcam. And my little MVP, my daughter, wants to say what's up to you guys.
Hello? 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 Hi. I'm JT. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mr. Hornet. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Vash. Hi, Dominic Pope. Hi. Baylor Bears won the national title. Oh my gosh.
What do you want me to say? Yeah, you the star of the show, girl.
Because I run the show.
Because you run the show?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the MVP Junior running the show. How old are you?
I'm 7.
Gotta speak up. JT says.
I'm putting it near my mouth, though.
Christopher says, "Party up, Baylor."
Who's
Party up, Baylor.
What is Baylor?
That's the Baylor Bears. They won the national title.
Yeah, I'm the only child. And it's boring.
Why is it boring being the only child?
Because I have no sisters or brothers. I want sisters. No brothers.
No brothers?
No brothers.
What about for dad?
No brothers.
Oh, man. Sheesh. It's going to be a house full of ladies.
Yes.
And I'm the only guy.
Yeah. We can have, 0 boys and, 50,000 girls.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like Daddy's going to have a gray beard.
Yep.
Y'all going to drive me bonkers.
We already have a cat that does that.
Yeah, we do.
So, we don't need any more crazy cats or kids. I have a great weekend.
Uh-oh, JT says, okay. Good night now, little MVP.
I'm not going to bed.
Say hi, twin, Miss Johnson.
Huh?
Say hi, twin, Miss Johnson.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
She's Daddy's twin. She got the same birthday as Daddy.
What?
She's my twin.
But I have no... Is anybody born in May like me? Lots of people are born in May. I am going to be on this all night.
Are you all set?
No.
No, then you better start talking.
People are born in March and February.
Nope, we got one person in.
Yay! Anybody else born in May?
Okay, time to get off now, little MVP.
Why? Okay, bye. He's in January.
Yep. You got a person born in January. Then you got one in May. Then Mr. Hornets in September.
Who's in September in the family?
There's actually two people. But all right, go upstairs and I'll be up in a little bit.
Bye.
What's going on, twin? Miss Johnson's in the building. How's everybody doing? Congratulations, Baylor Bears, knocking off the undefeated Gonzaga Bulldogs to win the national title. Let me get back on camera. All right, we are back on camera. Appreciate everybody saying what's up to the little one. Don't sleep on Oral Roberts next season. Yeah, they were having a nice little run. She's so cute, Trox. Sounds like my niece. My little MVP. Sleep well. I'm happy for Texas school. I wonder if y'all won a national title and there was school, would you guys be having the day off? Cause shoot, if you know, if it was for me, I'd have played hooky. Real talk. But that was a long time ago. What's going on? Rachel Penley says hi there, Rachel. Next year will be even better, says Vash. Oh, absolutely. I'm excited for next year's season. You know, Baylor's is supposed to be getting even more dangerous. I don't know how dangerous more you could get when you destroy an unbeaten team by 16. But, yeah, they're supposed to have a really good recruiting class. Michigan's going to have a real good recruiting class. Man, there's going to be a lot of other teams that are going to have a good recruiting class. I even heard UCLA is going to have a good recruiting class. I think it's either this coming up season or the following year. UCLA is supposed to get some good prospects. Kelly Don says Baylor beat Okie State twice, but go. Baylor went flat in the Big 12 championship, but got beat by Okie State after beating them twice. Razorback be looking good too, says Linda. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a fun year next year. I think Jags will be in a few years. That's possible. I think so too. I mean, they're going through a whole culture change from, the previous regime, the previous coaching staff, players and things like that. And, they're building the things the right way. I mean, when you can land a starting running back in undrafted free agency, shout out to the Jags because that's going to help. UCLA is back in Cali furious right now. Oh, I bet, because, if they would have been in it, they would have thought that they would have done better than 70 points. Mr. Hornet says Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon's with the Chicago Bears, ain't he? Chicago got Mike Glennon, I think, and Andy Dalton, if I'm not too mistaken. Oh, the Giants. Okay. Yeah, the Giants are going to have to do something with Daniel Jones. All right, Diaby, have a wonderful night. Yeah, I'm going to head off to bed soon. I got to be up early in the morning. I got doctor's appointments. Yay me. But got to go to my doctor's appointment so I can heal up. Been going to doctor's appointments every day since July 5th. So, yeah. Fun. But I do love each and every single one of you. Will you be streaming the NFL draft? Hunter, yes. I'm going to do one day. Detroit Lions talk with MicroMike will be live for one day. I'll be over there for the first day. On the second day, it'll be on the Gridiron Blitz. I'll be over there. And then day 3 is on my day. And I'll be doing all 4 of those rounds. I'll do rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, yeah, I'll be live for the draft. I will be live this month on the 17th. So, in 11 more days officially now in my time, because it's now Tuesday, April 6th. But I'll be live on the 17th of April for the WNBA draft. And then we'll be gearing up for the NFL draft. And I'll be dropping some prospects for the NFL draft. So stay tuned for that. I do got to work on my video for my new sponsorship. And we're going to have some fun with that. But, man, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Shout out to Steve M for becoming a member. Appreciate all the super chats. Shout out to the 144 likes. And shout out to everyone who came out tonight. You guys are truly awesome. Are you doing the Jake Paul fight? Absolutely. Oh, and I will also be doing UFC 261. So I will be live for UFC 261. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have fun. And, man, I'm excited. I don't want April to leave because this is going to be a fun month. We got the drafts. We got, that's 2/17th, I think. I don't think so because that's a Thursday, I believe. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh my God. Hold on.
Oh my God.
The 17th is a Saturday, so we might have a conflict of interest. And if there's going to be a conflict of interest, boxing, UFC gets the nod. Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. Appreciate you, dog. Jono Deluxe or Deluxe Diamond says, haha, LOL. Hey, on, I got one for that one too. You know how to get the Nelson from The Simpsons. But I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys and gals. You guys are truly a blessing. Cannot believe yesterday I hit 13,000. I never would have imagined that in a billion years. When I first started it, I was like, I'll be lucky if I got 5 people. You know, I was just expected to talk to my camera, my TV, and, you know, make videos talking to myself pretty much. But, you know, you guys came out, watched my videos, watched my live streams, have a blast, and got me to 13K, and it's all because of you. And, man, it's truly, truly a blessing, and that's real talk. You know, without you, I wouldn't have sponsorships. I wouldn't have memberships. I wouldn't have, you know, in my opinion, the greatest community on the planet. You still do that? Yeah, I do get a little crazy, so I might be talking to myself. Waco, Texas Mayor, what's going on, brother? Says in the house, Baylor stand up. Absolutely. Congratulations, Baylor, national title winners of 2021. Last time they were in Indianapolis, it was the ladies, and they won their first national title for Baylor in Indianapolis on the same exact day, different year. So it's kind of something special. When is my next video? I should be working on one tomorrow. So we also have another channel called the Infinite Sports Network. Every Wednesday I will be dropping a video on Infinite Sports Network. It's going to be a video over there. And on, so maybe about Thursday I should have my video done. I am working on a prospect video. It's going to be on offensive tackle for the NFL. And, you know, it doesn't matter if he comes to Detroit or not, or if he goes to, you know, somebody else's team. I just like this guy. He's a good prospect. He's not getting talked out a lot. And, you know, people are, you know, I hate the little thing where they're saying, oh, he got short arms, he got to play guard. If he's good at tackle, keep him at tackle. You know, stop trying to be smarter than what's working. That's one thing I can't stand. I cannot stand a general manager or ownership trying to be smarter than the draft. The draft has stood the testament of time. There's a formula. It's called the best player available regardless of position, regardless of draft stock, regardless of all this other stuff. People say, oh, well, you reach for that. Is he the best player for your team? Like everybody gave the Jeffrey Okudah pick. You know, they're like, oh, Detroit, they should have never did that. You signed Desmond Trufant. You traded away Darius Slay. Who's going to be your number one cornerback? Please ask me that. Jeffrey Okudah was a pick. Now, would I have rather had a Justin Herbert? Absolutely. You know, because you never knew what number 9 was going to do. But you take the best player available regardless. And if it fits a need, it fits a need. Trox, so you every Wednesday? Yes, I'll be every Wednesday. It's going to be easy for me just because it's, you know, I do Necessary Roughness. So I know day of Necessary Roughness, there better be a video on Infinite Sports Network. You know, and that's why I did that, because for me it's going to be easy. I know, okay, every Wednesday there's got to be a video over there. Every other day, you know, I'm going to do live streams for NBA games now, gear up for the NFL draft, and work on draft prospects, as well as work on my next what do you call it? My new ads that I got to put in my videos. So, I got a lot on the plate, but hey, it's all worth it because you guys are truly, truly awesome. And that's #facts. Yeah, Baylor men and women are something serious. Absolutely. Nice stream. Congrats to Baylor. Good night. Hey, appreciate that, Edward. Yeah, I'm going to be heading off right now, too. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. Every Wednesday here on Troxel Sports Talk. So officially now tomorrow, not when you wake up, but tomorrow after that, on Wednesday, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Necessary Roughness. We talk all 32 NFL teams. We're going to talk draft prospects. We might even do a mock draft. We're going to have fun. And, it's going to be something that you guys might want to watch. Whether you're a Jaguar fan, a Lions fan, a 49ers fan, a Kansas City fan, Patriots fan, whoever. All 32 teams, we talk about them. And, we want to hear from you guys. You guys are the diehard fans. I am working on bringing some phone lines in. Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz for giving me the idea. And, we're going to be working on that, and we're going to be having some fun over here. Landscaping your manhood, #Manscaped. Absolutely. Arku says, how about them Cowboys? Absolutely. And I will be, and Arku, come out to Necessary Roughness every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, we can talk some Cowboys with you. Hopefully I could get a Cowboys YouTuber to come on and help us, learn about your team a little bit that much better. And try to get some other, franchises, fan base, try to get them on. We also have subscribers to come on. If you're a subscriber and you come on, my only rule is keep it clean. Have a microphone with a headset. If you're on your mobile device, like if you have an Apple, the stock Apple ones with the cord, that's fine. It'll give you some good quality. Because that's what we all about. I want good quality audio, and so that the subscribers can actually hear you. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. This is Trucks and Sports Talk. I'll probably do something tomorrow, but I got a lot of work to do. And have a nice day. Got to go to the doctor's early in the morning. Peace. Love y'all.
Thank you.